USA are 36 for 2 after 9 overs, replying to the West Indies 297 all out in 49.3 overs. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Let me apologize for being more than an hour and 20 minutes late. Just as I am about to come on live just now, the feed went blank. That's the feed from Zimbabwe, and it just came back just about 5 minutes ago. So let's recap what happened this morning. The USA won the toss and asked West Indies to bat on a pitch where the match is being started at 9 o'clock. There was some moisture in the pitch. It was seaming around and the ball was not coming through. Even the first delivery of the third over, one popped up on Brandon King and he popped it to the man at short mid-wicket and it was gone for 0. The person who most persons in this community believe that would have made the top score in this match was the first man to out with West Indies 1 wicket down for no runs on the board. Brandon King gone for 0 off 7 deliveries. Myers, who was struck flush on the helmet, because as I said, the pitch was seaming around, it was doing everything. He eventually went bowled for 2 of 15 deliveries. Hope and Johnson Charles then put on a nice partnership of 115 for the third wicket before Hope again got one that stopped on him and he was out caught for 54. Johnson Charles got one from Stephen Taylor. Yes, Stephen Taylor, who got 3 wickets for the USA. How is that even phantom that Stephen Taylor should get 3 wickets against the West Indies? Never have I heard of Stephen Taylor getting any wicket. But all he was doing, I think, is one delivery that I saw him turn in the entire match. In the entire 8 overs that he bowled and got 3 for 53, Stephen Taylor turned 1 delivery, yet still he got 3 wickets and he was even on a hat-trick. For when Pooran got out in the deep, in the way that you expected Pooran to get out, the ball tossed up wide outside the off stump. The good thing on this occasion is that Pooran was not trying to hit it to mid-wicket, but he was trying to clear the offside. He mistimed it and he was out. Pooran made 43 from 28 deliveries. The very next delivery, bowled by Stephen Taylor, I am sure Ravman Powell would have been sitting in the pavilion, because here I am, thousands of miles away, watching this match on my digital device, and saw that the pitch was not coming through, saw that the ball was stopping. And the very first delivery that Powell faced, he tried to hit it for 6. Before he tried to get accustomed to the pitch, maybe he was trying to outdo Pooran, who hit his second delivery for 6 over mid-wicket. But Powell went for ducks, and all of a sudden, a man named Stephen Taylor, who Melbourne Cricket Club in Jamaica, he cannot make that team. He played for them for a few years, and then they had to fire him because he was not able to make the team. He suddenly was on a hat-trick in a World Cup qualifying match. Chase played well for his 55 or 55 deliveries, and so too was Older, who made 56 or 40 deliveries. Paul, who I think Shepherd should have been playing instead of Paul. I would have gone with Shepherd, but Paul is on the field and you hope that he does well. He made 4 from 6. Joseph made 3 from 5 and was the last man to out, caught at short extra cover, going for a big drive in the final over. And West Indies were bowled out for 297 in 49.3 overs. In reply, the USA are 42 for 2, the 11th over now to be bowled by Myers. I think this is too many runs for the USA to get. If the USA had batted first on that pitch, this match maybe would have long been over. The ICC must do something to this pitch for these early starts. The match cannot be starting 9 o'clock with so much moisture in the pitch and the pitch doing everything and it is not playing through. These matches are the World Cup qualifiers. We need better pitches to play on. We need truer pitches to play on. And why wasn't Zimbabwe put to play at Harare? And they played on a very flat pitch. For they are in control of their match against Nepal. Nepal made 290. And the last score, Zimbabwe, I have Zimbabwe for 58-1. So it looks like Zimbabwe is going to win that match. But definitely, this runs of 297 is too many for the US. They are 43-2, and we are in the 11th over, being bowled by Kyle Myers. Expect Kyle Myers to bowl very well on this pitch. This pitch will be doing a lot. Good morning, everyone. West Indies did well to make 297. Thank you, Judah Benjamin, the legend. Judah Benjamin, thank you. Good morning. Crystal View, AR, good morning. I can't find the game on any challenge. AR, if you are, where are you, AR? Which country you are? I think if you are in the US, it is Willow TV. If you are in the Caribbean, it is ESPN Play. If you are in the UK, it's Sky Sport. So I hope you are in one of these places. So where are you, AR? Yes, Chase played well for his runner ball. Chase played really well. A runner ball, and finally Older came to the party. Yes, these two played well, and especially after the quick demise of Pooran and Powell within 2 deliveries, Older and Chase really steadied the innings and had momentum. Because I think when Pooran and Powell are out in quick succession, we were 193-6, I think, at that time. And so it were 2 good knocks from Chase and Older, and Chase did come to the party. 46-2 after 10.4 overs. Mayers over the wicket to bowl to Patel, and Patel drives outside the ash stump and misses, and it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Yes, Chase played really well. Yes, this pitch is not a batting pitch. USA should struggle. I believe so too, Mr. Casanova, and that is why I think the score that we made is a very good score, and something need to be done to this pitch. I share those views. Merrick Meredith, good morning, sir. How are you? And so this one from Myers on the leg stump, and the batsman turns it into the onside and can't score, and the score remained at 46-2 after 11 over. So 46-2 after 11 over, that's just about 4.2 runs and over, looking to score almost 6 runs and over to win this match. This 297 is out of the reach of the USA. I saw where Sheldon said in the chat that this was a poor batting performance. I would like to hear more why you say so, Sheldon, because watching the match, I think it was a creditable batting performance. I think some of the players, like especially Rovman Powell, I think Rovman Powell should have a sighter first, because as I said, he was in the dressing room and he was seeing that the pitch was not playing through. Pooran innings, yes, Sheldon, Pooran innings was key, the score he made as it got the innings going. Now, Pooran, who made 48 from 23 balls, but when Pooran came to the crease, Pooran innings was key. Yes, it was important, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it was what got the innings going, but it was key. He had added some momentum to the innings, and that's what we want him for. That's why he was batting at 5. But I think the real key partnership in the game was that partnership between Charles and Oak, because at 14-2, on that particular pitch, West Indies could have struggled, but Oak and Charles played well. Now, so this is Joseph. So this is Joseph just into the attack, and so he has gone for another single. So after 11.2 overs, Joseph, USA are 48-2 after 11.1 over. Joseph's first delivery was a wide. Was it a wide or a no ball? So Joseph's first delivery was either wide or a no ball, but it was an extra. It was a wide. So his first delivery was a wide. So the score It's 48 for 2 as we watch Joseph, the right-arm fast bowler, over the wicket, ball to Patel, and Patel covers up and plays this ball down to third man, just opening the face of the bat, and it runs down to third man for a single, and the USA now move up to 49 for 2 after 11.2 overs. Powell played a poor shot because ball not coming onto bat would have been 6 if it was a better pitch. I agree, but that's why he needed to stroke that ball along the ground, and that's why he needed to get himself in before he tried to play those shots. It was the very first ball, so it was a poor shot. I agree with you, Mr. Casanova. Respect AR every time. You found it? Just acknowledge if you found it. Happy Father's Day to the entire community. All the wonderful fathers here. Thank you very much, Merrick. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers that are in this community. I want to wish you all a happy Father's Day, and may West Indies just had the icing on the cake by bringing home this one. I also have a match to play later today, but we're going to go through this together. Charles and Hope, then Chase and Older, those were the key partnership. Indeed, I agree with you. Not taking away anything from Pooran, who made 43 of 28 deliveries, and this is pulled into the onside, down to the man at backward square leg, and they go through for a single, and the USA moves up to 50 for 2. Joseph working up some pace. How can you have a pitch where a bowler not bowling more than 130 hit Kyle Myers flush in the helmet? Absolutely flush. Kyle Myers was hit flush in the helmet. Just looking at the West Indies playing 11 for this match. So this was the West Indies playing 11 in this match. Was it? No, this was not the playing 11. Brooks is not in it. Charles was in it instead of Brooks, and Paul instead of Shepherd. So that was my playing 11, but Charles came in for Brooks and Paul came in for Shepherd. And so we saw where Charles, I believe that Charles is actually Coach Sammy picked. When that injury happened, when the injury to Motti, when Motti did not overcame that injury, I think Darren Sammy decided that he want Charles. And he got Charles, and Charles is in the level. Joseph bowled down the leg side to Patel. Let's see if White is going to signal. Did that brush something? No, it didn't brush anything. White signal by the umpire is 53 for 2 after 11.5 overs. Joseph not hitting the right areas just now. 7 runs have been conceded off his first over, and there's still one delivery to come. I want better from Joseph. Joseph, to me, is a strike bowler in this team. Joseph is the leader of this attack. I want better from him. 7 runs from 5 deliveries. He should be the one who is leading this attack as he starts his run-up, makes his way, passes the umpire, right arm over the wicket, ball to Patel. Patel off the back foot, punches this ball into the cover. And it can't beat the fielder at cover, and the score remained on 53 for 2. That was a sharp rising delivery, but Patel was on top of it. And at the end of the 12th over, the USA replying to West Indies 297 all out, or 53 for 2. AR. I thought I did, but Willow just highlighted West Indies versus US. Willow showing hashes and Willow extra showing Zimbabwe and Nepal. Well, sorry about that, AR, but maybe you just have to listen to me. A number of persons have always said that they like when I do the ball by ball because they are just listening. They are probably driving in their car and they cannot watch and so on, and they are just listening. So maybe, AR, thank you for being here, and I know that just by listening, you're going to have a lot of chat in the community. So Wazim Akram, who was talking to me a lot on Facebook, I don't see him in the chat. You need to come here, Wazim Akram. Now, as soon as Chase made that 50, a gentleman called me. A gentleman called me and said, I told you that Chase is better than Powell. That's what the gentleman said. He's from Jamaica. He called me and said, I told you that Chase is more reliable than Powell. That's what the gentleman, as soon as Chase, he said that was a runner ball, 55. And he went on and on and on for almost 2 minutes in the voice note, trying to justify the selection of Chase. Congratulations to Chase for making 55 or 55 deliveries, and we are thankful and we are happy. But the gentleman called me and he laid it. He laid it on the table. That was a short delivery from Myers, and it pulls by Jones down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. I think Jones is from Barbados, and before this match, Jones was saying that this is just another match. I'm just playing against my friends. There's no pressure. For me, it's not the USA against the West Indies. I'm just playing against my friends. That's what Jones said. I think he's from Barbados. One Caribbean channel carrying it, but I got thousands of channels. Mr. Casanova, oh, Mr. Casanova, drives, misses outside the half stump and through to the keeper. Where are you, Mr. Casanova? It is ESPN Play. If you check ESPN Play, I don't know, there's this app, Smart Crick. Smart Crick, you can check Smart Crick or Crick Smart. What's it? Smart Crick. I think there's a app that you can check. I think it's Smart Crick. Yes, Smart Crick. And download the app and see if you will get the match. Otherwise, try ICC. Try ICC and you'll probably get it. Myers, Bowl, Hedge. Was that a catch? Was that a catch by Chase and Collie? What a catch! Oh, what a catch by Chase and Collie. Oh, Myers bowled to Patel, a one that's rise steeply, and Chase pulled off a magnificent catch, diving high to his left in the gully, and Patel gone, and the USA are 54 for 3. Let's look at the replay. He tries to force it away. It was to Chase left. It was high above his head, and he pulled off a stunner, an absolute stunner by Chase. I guess that gentleman is going to call me shortly and say, you see, what a catch, what a catch. I am in USA. You're in USA, so you're watching and with another wicket. Yes, listen to your commentary. Thank you very much, Ian Nichols. Thank you very much for it. Was a catch. It was high to Chase left. The batsman, Myers bowled a short delivery outside the off stump, rising. The batsman, Patel, tried to force it off the back foot. It got the outer edge. It flew high to Chase left in the gully, and he pulled off a stunner. It was a stunning catch by Chase. The USA are 54 for 3 after 12.5 overs, and this 297, it begins to look like 500. I would be very disappointed if this US team was able to make more than 180 on this pitch. They should not get that far. It was a catch. So Mukamalia is the new batsman. Mukamalia is the new batsman. And I expect it's a type of wicket that Myers is unplayable on. This type of pitch. And that is why that 297 made by the West Indies should be commendable. Let's look at it again. He tried to force it. Oh, high to Chase left. And he leapt high in the air. Oh, what a catch. That must be the catch of the tournament. If there's a catch to beat that for the rest of the tournament, it would be marvelous. Myers bowled to Ketayamu and he defends on the offside and there is no runs. That's Mukaelia. So what a catch it was by Chase. I'm sure that Chase supporter from Jamaica, I'm sure he's going to call me. I hope he's in the chat. Join the chat and send me your message because I know that you're a cock-a-hoop right now. But it was a brilliant, absolutely brilliant catch by Ruston Chase. It was high, it was to his left, and he pulled it off because it was one of those catch when you turn your eyes to third man. And as you turn your eye to third man, you saw the maroon and gold flash across the screen. And oh, he came up with the catch. What a catch. So Melia joined Jones. I won't bother to say Mukamelia. I would just say Melia because those names are too long. They are not good for live commentary. So Melia, as we watch Joseph, for better over from Joseph, he in bowl to Jones, and Jones got a sharp rising delivery. Oh, and he took that one on the gloves, and it dropped right in front of him, and the score remained at 54 for 3. We're in the 14th over. West Indies turning up the pressure on the associate team. Oh, Jones had a sharp rising delivery, and he took it on the gloves. Or did it hit him in his chest? Let's watch the replay. No, it was on the gloves. It could have gone anywhere, and it dropped right in front of him. The latest score in the Ashes, I think Australia are 9 down and they are 7 runs behind. That's the latest score I have. Can Mr. Casanova, can you tell me who's leading? Joseph, right arm over the wicket, ball to Jones, and he tucked this into the onside. And they go on 2 for 1, 55 for 3. The fielder poor run comes off the fine leg boundary field, send the return to home, and that's all they will get. 55 for 3. We are in the 14th over. So West Indies looking good and comfortable at this time. West Indies are in charge. The US 55 for 3 and are in deep trouble at this time. They should not get 150, maximum 180. I'll be disappointed with anything over that. I saw Xavier Marshall, the former Jamaican and West Indies batsman. Would he be in the US team? As we watch Joseph Bowles to Malia, ball to Malia, and there is no run. I do not know if he is in the squad, but for a long while he was a part of the squad. I cannot say if he's in this squad. I will check after the match and I'll post it in the comment section. I never have a detailed look at the USA team, so I do not know at this time Juna Benjamin, but I'll post it in the chat. I'll find out and post it in the chat. Anthony Sunish, welcome to the show. We are all hoping that our guys bring home the bacon. However, it seems like every time Chase and Ola are on the verge of being dropped, they pull something out of the bag. Lol. Well, let's hope it will continue. As Joseph struck, as I was reading that, yes, they are done for 4th wicket down. This gentleman who his name is so long, Melia. So let's watch Joseph. It was another short delivery. He looks to whipped it and it went through to the keeper. Another wicket. So 4 wickets down. So maybe that 150 should now move to 130. West Indies are large and in charge. Since he switched nationality, that's you're talking about Marshall. Yes, he switched nationality a very long time ago, though, legend. It was a long time ago. All out at the stroke of lunch. How many did they make? Did they pass the 387? Australia all out for 387. Okay. England have a 7-run lead going into their second innings. Okay, so that was the last score I have with England 7 runs ahead and Australia 9 wicket down. So they were all out. Thank you. Where can I get the live link for the West Indies match? Where are you, Verdi Fiver? Tell me where are you and I will try to assist you. Listen to your commentary. Very good. Thank you, Verdi Fiber. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. It means a lot to me. I don't think Xavier Marshall in the squad. If he was pretty sure, TVJ Sport would have said so last night. Okay, so you don't think he's in? Don't bother freeze on me now. Do not freeze. I don't know why this thing now is now freezing up. So Singh has joined Jones at the crease with the USA and 55 for 4. And all of a sudden, you better not freeze, because if you should, my screen has just suddenly freeze. The feed has just suddenly freeze on me. I don't know what is happening here. Why these things keep happening? The screen has just suddenly freeze. So Singh is on north. With him at the crease is Patel. Patel has gone. Oh, Aaron Jones, the Barbadian, is at the crease. With him is Singh. And so the USA are 55 for 4. 55 for 4. They are going at a strike rate of 4 runs. All of a sudden, the screen freeze again. And I do not like it. I do not like it. So 55 for 4. Singh is it at the crease. The bowler bowling is Joseph. Joseph bowling. Let's try and get another wicket. Drinks break. It is drinks break, but it freeze. It should not have frozen. As I said, drinks break. Let me get some water. Hydrate yourself with water. Very important that you hydrate with water. Water is the biggest brand in Jamaica. Water. Hydrate with water every day. So 55 for 4 at the drinks break. Singh is a batsman to join. Singh is a batsman who is coming. What is this saying now? ESPN what? I don't know. It is saying something about ESPN, but it froze up. I don't know. Let it stay. Let's see what will happen. It's saying something about ESPN. They're struggling now. They're struggling now. Yes, man. They're struggling now. That's why you have to look at if the USA can bowl so good to West Indies on that pitch. USA. Imagine what would have happened if West Indies have had bowled first. No, man. This pitch is the ICC or the curator who are preparing this pitch. They must do something about them. These pitch are not World Cup qualifying pitch. No way should we be playing on these pitch. It's not ready. These pitch are not ready. 55 for 4. So replying to 297, my screen froze up. My screen froze up. So 55 for 4. We are in the required run rate is now pushing up to almost 7. So Singh is yet to face. We're at the drinks break, as someone said. So Joseph picked up the wicket. One delivery remained in this over. Why is the screen free? Lord, why is the screen freezing? The thing was going on so nice, and all of a sudden it freezes. Strokes gonna regret that declaration on 393 for 8. Jonah Benjamin, I would not have declared. I would not have declared either. But boy, Ben Stokes is Ben Stokes. If England should win the match, they will see him as a genius. If England should lose, he will come under a lot of pressure for that declaration. That is my view on it. So let's watch and see. There's going to be a winner in this match. There's going to be a result. There is going to be a result because that's how Ben Stokes is playing the screen. The screen freeze because of blows. Lol. Oh, and it's because of ESPN. Are you saying that it is because of ESPN and with the USA 55 for 4, the screen froze? Okay, so they are now 55 for 4 at the end of that over from Joseph. 8 and 6, 14 overs. So after 14 overs, the USA are 55 for 4 after 14 overs. Let's see who is going to bowl this next over. The screen has frozen, but they are 56 now for 4. So Myers to continue. 4 overs, 2 for 14. So 2 for 14 from 4 overs. So Myers now bowling his 5th over as the USA moves up to 56 for 4. They got a single off that delivery. The screen freeze still. I'm just following the live chat. I'm just following the live chat from ICC on the ICC website. You can get the live scores on the ICC website. And so that's what I am following. But my screen has frozen. And it's very difficult to continue with the screen frozen like that. Very, very difficult. Now, when you look at, I hope all of you had listened to Carl Hooper press conference. And in that press conference, Carl Hooper did say that the West Indies team can go lower than it is now. I would not have been expecting that from the man who is the assistant coach. I would have expected him to be more confident and more bullish about it. But then again, Carl Hooper is not me, and I am not Carl Hooper. So you respect him for his position, but I would be more bullish. If I was the coach, I'd be more bullish, and I would be saying, not under my watch. I'm going to turn it around. It's either I turn it around or these boys go. Because I'm not going to allow them to stay here with their lackadaisical attitude. I waste a lot of time. Because he did say it. He did say that when he was playing for West Indies, he wasted a lot of time. He found the excuse and said that because he was to bowl, before he started playing for the West Indies, he never used to bowl. But since playing for the West Indies, he began bowling. I saw some action on my screen now, but it's football. It's not cricket I'm seeing. So I don't know what ESPN doing. Let's wait and see what they're going. Lion will wreck England's second innings. You think so? Well, let's see what will happen. But I know that this English team is not going to back down. They are playing baseball and they are not backing down. It's still 56 for 4. Myers. So after the single of the first delivery, Myers have bowled 3 major deliveries, and so it remained 56 for 4. We are in the 15th over, replying to 297 all out made by the West Indies. The USA are 56 for 4. So Myers, another made a delivery. That's a 4. That was hit for a 4. So that was it for a 4. So the score moves up now to 60 for 4. So the fifth ball out of Myers over went for 4. So the score moved up to 60 for 4. Yes, just seeing it there. Just seeing it. My screen is back. Hallelujah. Amen. My screen is back. So that went for 4. So USA are 60 for 4, 14.5 overs. So Myers was round the wicket, ball to Singh. It was outside the off stump. He cuts. Oh, dropped. It was dropped by Powell. So Powell, who made naught, dropped a sitter at second slip. And the ball raced down to third man for 4. What is Powell doing? What is Powell doing? No, that gentleman is going to call me and say, a seat. Oh my God. Myers round the wicket, ball to Singh, and Singh hit this one down to long on. They're gone for 1. 2 fielders giving chase. They're back for the second. The ball is catched up, flick back to Pooran. Pooran send the return in, and they're second for 2. The score moves up to 62 for 4. That was dropped. So Myers was over the wicket to Singh. It was short outside the off stump. There was not enough room for him to cut. Singh looking to cut. It got the edge. Powell saw it all the way. It was a dolly. My grandmother could catch that in her sleep, and Powell dropped it. So the gentleman, Kemar Williams, soon called me and said that, you see, I'm telling you that Chase is more reliable than Powell. He's going to call me shortly. What was Powell doing? It was a dolly. It was a dolly. Oh, he made ducks and now he dropped a dolly. Anyway, so the USA are 62 for 4. Oh my God! I'll soon get a call that that Chase is more reliable. Kemar Williamson, as we watch Joseph over the wicket, ball to Jones, and Jones looking to pull, but beaten for pace, and it took him in his tummy. He's bending over. He's wrenching in pain. So Jones is in pain. It's just another match against my friends. Well, Joseph stuck one in his tummy, looking to pull, beaten for pace there, and he's down on his knees. Oh, so USA are 62 for 4. He's rubbing it away. He's in pain. Jones, the Barbadian, playing for the US, is rubbing his tummy very hard. Beaten for pace. 62 for 4. Oh my God! It just misses the stump. It just misses the stump. Oh gosh! Oh, what is happening? Hydrate every day with water. What a match for the West Indies. As he's trying to flex it out, Joseph, with that serious demeanor. He starts to move in. He passes the umpire ball to Jones, and Jones gives himself room and swings. He didn't time that well, however, but it goes into the boundary at mid-wicket. So Jones is running and swinging. Oh, yes, Jones is running and swinging from the hip. Oh, he caught up with that one, but I know that Joseph is going to put some more pace on this one. He just backed away. He's running from the pace, and he just swung. Wonder if Yannick Carrier would have played if he didn't get it in the face. I feel so because he took the most wickets in the game leading up. I definitely think that Carrier would have played, and these USA batsmen cannot bat Carrier. I wish him a speedy recovery as Joseph now makes his way into bowl to Jones, who is running. He bowled to Jones, and Jones tucked this one down to fine leg. And they've gone 2 for 1. Let's see what will happen as Pooran comes in off the fine leg boundary, fields, and send the return into O. And the score moves up now to 67 for 4. He's still in pain. Jones is still in pain. He's still rubbing away at his tummy where that ball hit him from Joseph. It was a crushing blow. Oh, he's in all sort of trouble here, Jones. I wish him well. I hope it doesn't cause him to retire hurt, but he's in some pain. He's in some pain as we watch Joseph. At the top of his mark, Seckers now and looks up. He's trembling. You can see Singh is trembling as Joseph. Oh, Jones is still in pain here. Maybe the physio should come out. Maybe he's in more danger than he's more hurt than we thought. Maybe this is no more joke. Maybe this is getting serious. as Sings, 2 slips, seconds, as Joseph makes his way in, passes the umpire up to the wicket and ball to Sing. A sharp rising delivery. He swayed out of the way of that delivery and it went through to 67 for 4 as Joseph walked back to the top of his mark. The umpire signaled 1 for the over so far. The USA 67 for 4, chasing 297 made by the West Indies. This is far out of the reach of the USA, needing another 231 to win with only 6 wickets in hand. As Joseph now just about turns at the top of his mark, he begins to move in now. Sing seconds, 2 slips, wait, and the keeper. Joseph passes the umpire and ball to Sing. Another short delivery, pulls it at the top edge, and it flew down to third man for a 4. It was a short delivery from Joseph. Sing went into the pole, got the top edge, flew over the slip down to third man for 4. The US now moves to 71 for 4. He was not in control of that shot. It could have gone anywhere. Beaten for pace again. It got the top edge, flew over the slips, down to the boundary for 4. So that's another wild shot from the USA batsmen. They are bamboozled here by the West Indies bowling attack. 71 for 4. As Jones continued to rub that tummy. This is getting serious. As Joseph grips the ball, he looks up and sees that Sing is ready and he begins to move in now. So Joseph gathers momentum, passes the umpire, ball to Sing, and Sing looking to drive through the offside, beat the man at cover. They're gone for 1. This was running very close to the boundary and he picks up the number 7 on his back just inside the boundary. That's Hussein, and he sends the returns in and they're through for 3. And so they run 3, 74 for 4 at the end of the 16th over. Also, that fella go ping you later. Yes, he's gonna ping me. Maybe he soon comes in the chat. His name is Kemar Williamson. He's from Kingston. He's a Chase fan. He's gonna ping me. He's gonna say, you see, I'm telling you that Chase is more reliable than Powell. And he's going to point out to the fact that Chase made a 55 ball 55 and that Chase took the catch of the tournament while Powell dropped a sitter at second slip. He's going to ping me. It's a good matchup here with Joseph. Yes, it's a good matchup. Jonah Benjamin, Joseph need to hit his straps though. I don't like how Joseph is bowling. So Myers to continue. This is 6th over. Myers is really bowling. This is Myers' type of pitch. Happy Father's Day, host. It's Father's Day in Jamaica. Yes, it's Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to you two legend. Myers over the wicket. Ball to Sing. Sing's defense to the man at backward point and there's no run. Plenty curry goat match. I think I'm going to play a match today after this. Yes, I have a match today to play. This is the role Joseph has to play. The enforcer. Yes, he has to play that role, but he has to get it right. He has to get it right. He's a bit on the expensive side because when he doesn't get it right, he is going to be criticized. As we watch Myers move into Sing. Pope, Seckers as Myers round the wicket to bowl to Sing. Up to the wicket now and bowl to Sing. And Sing cuts off the outer portion of the bat. Down over cover for 6. Oh, it was short and he cuts it. And it got the outer portion of the bat, but it flew over backward point for 6. So that was short and wide by Myers. And Sing capitalized. And it went over cover. It wasn't backward point. It was over cover. It was a big shot by Sing. So this should be Myers' final over unless he got a wicket. If Myers doesn't get the over in this, Myers doesn't get, and he plays that one into the onside and they threw for a quick singer. If Myers doesn't get a wicket in this over, this should be his final over. This is 6 on the trot on him. Maybe he should not have bowled 6. Maybe he should have bowled only 5. As I said, if he doesn't get a wicket in this over, this should be his final over. Maybe it's time for Hussein, try a local left arm spin. We saw when the left arm spinner from the USA bowled, he bowled very well. I think his first 6 overs went for only 16 runs. Yes, so he bowled very well. So let us try Hussein as Myers over the wicket to bowl to Jones, and Jones played this one to chase at backward point, and there's no run. The score remains at 81 for 4. We're in the 17th over. So we're in the 17th over, and the score remained at 81 for 4. Sheldon Simmet, he's getting it right. The other bowlers will get the wickets. Is he getting it right when he's so expensive, Sheldon? Well, then again, that's your opinion. My opinion is that he's not getting it right. But again, it's your opinion, Sheldon, so I won't fight down the leg side from Mayers. Wide signal, 82 for 4. So Mayers may just be a little bit tired, bowling 6 overs on the trot in this hot sun in Zimbabwe. So again, Sheldon, as I always said, everyone is welcome to express their opinion. You think that he's getting it right. I don't think that he's getting it right. So let's see. It is a little bit expensive. I do not want to see Joseph being so expensive. Myers over the wicket, ball to Jones short, and he pulled this down to the fielder on the backward square leg boundary, who did not gather the first attempt, but they only got a single, and the score moves up to 83 for 4. So that's my opinion, Sheldon. You're always welcome to express your opinion. You can always put your opinion in the chat. You do not have to agree with me. I accept that. I have the maturity to know that you do not have to agree with me. So express your opinion. I want to see your opinion. I may just agree with your opinion. I may just agree with it. So put it in the chat and let me see. But I certainly don't agree with that one from Sheldon. A strike bowler will always go for runs. Another single of the final delivery from Mayers over, 84 for 4. Now that's the end of the 17th over, and that should be the end of Mayers' spell. 84 for 4 after 17 over. Mayers got 2 wickets in the 6th over and should have gotten a 3rd one when Powell dropped a sitter at second slip and the ball went down to the 3rd man boundary for 4. Eric Tinker, welcome to the show. What channel is this on? Because I cannot find the match. I cannot find this match. Where are you? If you are in the Caribbean, it's ESPN Play. If you are in North America, it is Willow TV. If you are in the US, not in the US, in the UK, it is Sky Sport. So those, if you're in the UK and the Caribbean and the US, where most of the subscribers and viewers to the Cricket Forum and those who listen to the Cricket Forum are from. So that's why I gave you those 3. So they're 84 for 4. And so Joseph to continue. 2 overs for 16 runs. Sheldon and I have different view, which is quite okay. He's over the wicket to bowl to Singh, and Singh got a fast one. He tried to turn it into the onside, and it crushes into his pad and was beaten there for sheer pace. Oh, yes, they're just showing that bumper from Philip that struck. You saw that bumper from Philip that struck Myers flush on his helmet. And also, Hope tried to pull one too. I remember Hope trying to pull one and got hit on the helmet. But Hope one was that it was a lack of pace because Hope was through the shot before the ball came and it hit him on his helmet. But for the Myers one, it struck him flush in the helmet. Thank God for the helmet. Jones seemed to be still in trouble here. Oh, the screen freezes again. Oh, this screen cannot freeze again. There's no way that this screen should freeze again. What is going on here? What is ESPN doing? This screen keeps freezing. So it's 84 for 4. So Joseph have bowled 3.2 overs for 19 runs. 6.57 runs per over. But when you look at I thought it was 2 overs in both. 3.3 overs for 23 runs. 88 for 4. The score is 88 for 4. Singh is on 25 already. And Jones is on 17. Jones will make 100 earlier in that warm-up match against a state side in Zimbabwe, where USA made 438 for 7. 438 for 7 of their 50 overs. Jones did make 100. As we watch Joseph, this screen just want to give me trouble. 88 for 4, 17.3 overs. As we watch Joseph the bowl to Sing, and the screen freezes. The screen just freezes just like that. I don't know what's happening there. But in that match, and he also made some runs against, I think, Ireland, where USA made 312 in the warm-up match against Ireland. But the pitch was nothing like this. The pitch was absolutely nothing like this. Eric Tinker, please let me know if you find it. Yes, this is a democratic community. All comments are welcome. Sure, Juna Benjamin, sure. So just put your comment in the chat. As the score now, I'm just trying to get the score here. The score is still 88 for 4. At the end of the over, the score is 88 for 4. Now, 2 deliveries remained in the over. So Joseph, 3.4 overs have gone for 24 so far. You have gotten a wicket. So you have gotten a wicket. I know Sheldon and I disagree, but I just doesn't like the way that Joseph is bowling. I think he's short of work, and this is why Joseph should have gone to Dubai. This is why Joseph should have gone to Dubai. And he would have been bowling far more accurate, because Joseph is clearly short of work. Oh, thankfully, we are playing Nepal next. I think the Nepal match is on Thursday. And then before we go to the Zimbabwe match. Hopefully, by playing those 2 matches, he will get the desired work. Please smash a like on the video, please, and click on that subscribe button. Round the wicket to sing and sing defense. Again, it freezes, just as I saw that delivery. So that was the 5th delivery, 89 for 4. The 18th over should have finished by this, because the screen just keep freezing. You see these things, man? You see these things? Oh boy, my. This is exactly why he should have gone to Dubai, as I said. But hopefully, he will be ready by the time Zimbabwe come around and for the Super 6 stage of the tournament. Ian Bishop is commenting on the Zimbabwe and Nepal game. What's the score there, Mr. Casanova? What is the score in the Zimbabwe-Nepal game? I remember Nepal made 290 and Zimbabwe were 58 for 1. So the score at the end of the over here, let's check the score. Let me check the score here. The score is 89 for 4. So Singh is on 25 and Jones is on 17. And there are a large number of persons who are just listening and they are not watching. So I have to keep giving them the score. So the advertisement is running. The advertisement is running, but when the cricket is to be played, it freezes. But the advertisement is running. Who is that? Older is it? Is that Older? Older and the Masood Staber, but he's getting off now. So hope all is fine. So Older there was on the Masood Staber. 89 for 4. Right? 89 for 4 after 18 overs. Now, we sure hope that Older is okay. There seems to be just a little, the play, it's hot, but there seems to be a little breeze that is blowing across the RRA Sports Stadium in Zimbabwe. So Older seems to be ready to take back the field. Let's hope that's nothing serious. 18 overs bowled. USA 89 for 4, replying to 297 made by the West Indies. Why are they showing Older not showing any cricket? Is it a drinks break or something? As I expected, Hussain round the wicket now to bowl to Jones, and this is where the match will end quickly. Bowl to Jones on the back foot, and he cuts down to the boundary for 4. Loose. That was a loose delivery from Hussain outside the off stump, begging to be hit. Jones on the back foot, and he cuts it away down to the backward point boundary for 4. So that was a loose one, the first delivery, and that will now push up the score to 93 for 4. I do not expect the USA to make 180. I want to get them out below 150, and it's easy to get them out. Let's watch Hussain round the wicket, bowl to Jones on the front foot. He drives, he took the right hand off the bat just to get some control, and it goes down to Johnson Charles on the cover boundary, and there's a single, and the score moves up to 94 for 4. We are in the 19th over. Let's watch the game. I found it, man. Thanks, Eric. Where is it? Where did you find it? And Willow play. Zimbabwe 155 for 2 after 27.2 overs. Well done, Mr. Casanova. So this community is fully up to date. 155 for 2 after 27.2 overs. I don't want to hear anything more about the Ashes. We are concentrating on World Cup qualifiers. Nothing more about the Ashes. Juna Benjamin, the legend, Hussain choose to go over the wicket to bowl to Singh, and Singh turns it to a man at backward square leg, and there's no run. The score is 94 for 4. We're in the 19th over. Let's watch Hussain. He's going over the wicket, up to the wicket now, and bowl to Singh, and Singh again turns this to the man at backward square leg, and there's no run. So after that loosener and the single of the second ball, Hussain have seemed now to find his line and length against against Singh, although I would love to see him start it just a little outside the half stump. Hussein over the wicket to bowl to Singh, up bowl, and that one touchdown on the half stump and the batsman defends. Up from behind the stump, goes into the vicinity of forward short leg and field, and there's no run. So there's a slip. A short backward square leg and a slip are the two men catching as Hussein over the wicket to bowl to the left-handed Singh. The left-arm slow orthodox spinner over the wicket, bowl to Singh, and Singh look to whip this ball through the onside, down to the fielder on the long on boundary, and they are through for a single. 6 runs off Hussein first over. The score is 95 for 4 after 19 over. Can't really make out the letters, but I think it's ATN. Okay. Well, once you're getting the cricket, it's fine. And I hope it's not highlight you're getting, but you're getting the live cricket. So that's fine. I'm glad you're watching. Where are you watching from? Singh is a dangerous player. We need to get rid of him. Thank you for that update, Sheldon. I've never seen him played yet, but you said he's a dangerous player. He's scoring at a good pace, but we're going to get rid of him. 26 from 24 deliveries. Powell dropped him when he was a naught. So, but let's get rid of him. So he's in his second innings, thanks to Ravman Powell, who made ducks and then dropped the man and naught. It was a straightforward catch. It was an easy catch. He saw it all the way. There was nothing blocking his vision. It was a top edge from a square bat, and it came to him just above his knee, just to his right. It was really a dolly. He should have catched that and put it in his back pocket. Older doing some stretching here. So there seemed to be a little issue here with Older. I don't think he should bowl again because West Indies is going to win this match. Unless we are in a position where we see that the USA is going to put up a challenge. But I doubt that very much. They are scoring at 5 runs and over. But Keemo Paul is back into the attack. Keemo Paul, who opened the bowling and bowled 3 overs and got him none for 15. Let's see what he will do. I would have played Shepherd instead of him, but I would love Keemo Paul to get 5 wickets here. He's over the wicket, bowled to Singh, and Singh tucked this into the onside. They're gone for 1. The fielder comes in off the deep backward square leg boundary. That is Hussein, and send the return into Oak, and that's all they will get. The score now moves up to 96 for 4. We're in the 20th overs. Seems like Wheeler and Sky Sports carrying test match, so it's only ESPN 1 and 2 carrying it along with one Caribbean channel. What's the Caribbean channel that you're looking at it at, Mr. Casanova? Because I do not see it on Sportsmax, I do not see it on Flow Sport. 96 for 4. Keemo Paul over the wicket to bowl to Jones, who is from Barbados. He passes the umpire now, bowl to Jones, and Jones got a short one. He controls it well. He took the right hand off the bat, and as it goes down to gully, that was a sharp rising delivery from Paul, but no damage done. Jones, as I said before, you think that this match is just playing against his friends. He do not see any pressure. He do not feel any pressure. Pakistan will win this World Cup. Pakistan will win this World Cup. Welcome, Tariq Aziz. This is West Indies playing against the USA. Who do you think will win? As we watch Keemo Paul in bowls to Jones, and Jones turned this into the onside. They're gone for 1, and that's all they will get as Pooran make good work coming off the mid-wicket boundary and restricting them to 1. Tariq Aziz, how many World Cup has Pakistan won? I know the West Indies has won 4. And they've also won a Women World Cup and an Under-19 World Cup. How many has Pakistan won? So it's 6 World Cup that the West Indies has won in all. How many World Cup has Pakistan won? How many? Also, you had to do a show and call out CWI for poor work that they may cause us to lose the T20 World Cup. Yes, I will do a show. I always calling out CWI though, you know. I always calling out CWI. I've invited the president as we watch Paul round the wicket, bowl to Singh, and Singh defends into the offside, and there's no run. The man at extra cover field, and the score remains at 97 for 4. I have sent an email to the president of Cricket West Indies, inviting him to come and have a sit down with me, because he had promised that he will at any time. He had said that the media manager would have contacted me and would have arranged a date. But I've yet to hear from the media manager. Somehow, I never believed it at first. I never believed it at first as Paul Bolton sing and he defends down the offside of the pitch and the bowler feels in his follow through who's going round the wicket to sing. Somehow I think that maybe, and I think that Dr. Scholler is a very bright and intelligent man. I think he's very bright and intelligent, and I have a lot of respect for him. But I think that maybe he knows that this pitch is playing fast. And I think he knows that I bowl a lot of and so he can't beat the field and there's no run. 97 for 4. Tell me if you are hearing me in the chat there. Also, what happened to Sabina Park? No games in a while. Juna Benjamin, coming back to that. But I think just a word on the president. I think that the president knows that I bowled some serious Yorkers and some steep bouncers, and maybe he's not willing to come to the wicket because it's over 3 weeks ago, I think. 3 weeks? It's certainly more than 2 weeks ago that I've invited him to keep his promise and to come on the show and have a sit down. But he has not turned up to the pitch as yet. And I know he's a highly intelligent man. I know he's a bright man. And I know he has a lot of skills. So he should come to the pitch. He should come to the pitch and let us have a one-on-one. Mr. Casanova One, how are you doing? Is Pakistan even going to the World Cup because of the political differences between India? Well, that's a big question, Mr. Casanova. Very big question. Very big question. Although we saw in the Asia Cup, they have now only 6 matches will play in Pakistan and the rest of the matches in the Asia Cup will play in Sri Lanka. Forget 1992 World Cup. History is gonna repeat. Oh, so you have won 1, but thankfully we have won 6 World Cup between the men, the boys, and the girls. So another wicket there. Jones gone. Hussein got the wicket of Jones. Run out. Jones run out. Hope did a marvelous job. Marvelous job by Hope. So Jones is run out. Jones run out by his friend Shay Hope from Barbados. Oh, Hope run out his friend. Hope run out his friend. I was not watching. I was looking at. That's why I always watch while the over is bowling, and then I look at your chat at the end of the over. But sometimes I don't like when the chats are backed up. So USA have lost their 5th wicket. Jones run out by his friend. Shay Hope, 97 for 5. We can still get them out. This is Jahangir. Jahangir is the new batsman. So Jahangir is the new batsman. Jahangir, he replaces Jones, who was run out by his friend Hope from Barbados. Both of them are from Barbados. Let's watch it. So he plays this ball backward of point. There was a yes and a no. And then both batsmen tried to go for the crease. And then Jones turned back and he was run out. Oh, it was a massive mix-up. It was schoolboy cricket. Oh, it was Dolly House cricket from the USA. Oh, what was Dolly House cricket? As Jahangir secures, as Hussein round the wicket to bowl to him, the right-hand batsman, and he goes for a slash outside the arm stump, looking very agricultural. Oh, Hussein, Jahangir, he looks like he's going to last long. Let's watch Hussein again, round the wicket. The slow left-arm orthodox spinner from Trinidad and the West Indies. He's up now, ball to Jahangir, and he plays this one. He looks much more comfortable, just hoping in the face of the bat and guiding it down to the man at backward point, and there's no run. The score remained at 97 for 5. Let's watch 3 deliveries to come in this over. As Hussein round the wicket to bowl to Jahangir. He's up now and he bowls to Jahangir, and Jahangir allows that one to turns away outside the off stump through to the keeper Hope, and there's no run. So he didn't play a shot at that one. 97 for 5. Replying to 297 made by the West Indies. The West Indies are in total control of this match. 97 for 5. Hussein round the wicket, ball to Jahangir, and Jahangir tried to cut. He gets the bottom edge, and the ball bubbles to the man at first slip, and there's no run. He doesn't look good. Judging from those 4 deliveries that he faced so far, he doesn't look good. If he's batting at number 7, I do not expect the USA to make 150. As Hussein round the wicket again to bowl to Jahangir. Bowl, and he's bowled. No, oh my God! How that misses the stump? Can somebody tell me? I'm sure that I hit the stump. Didn't it hit the stump? Oh my God, how that missed the stump? I don't know how that missed the stump at all. I do not know. I do not know. As is a young Ismi and a wily Javid Mian that is not walking through the door. Okay, Sheldon, you're licking for 6. Good morning to you, the Cricket Forum. Good morning, Dennis Barnaby. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? Glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here. You are also a Manchester United supporter. You hear Juna Benjamin? You hear Juna Benjamin? Dennis Barnaby is a Manchester United supporter. You hear that, Juna Benjamin? He is a Manchester United supporter. Mr. Casanova, we need to bowl them out under 200. If they make 200, I'll be very, very disappointed. I'll quarrel. Down the leg side, turns away by Singh. Down to the fine leg, the fielder dive. And good work there down on the fine leg boundary, I think, by Hussein. And they get on their single. So Singh continues to motor along. He's on 28. Kemo Paul back into the attack. Amo, you reside in Dominica. Then try ESPN Play. ESPN Play should be able to show you the match if you reside in Dominica. Welcome, Tariq Aziz. West Indies was a great team, but now they have to qualify for the World Cup. Yes, but nothing wrong with that. Remember, Tarzi, nothing wrong with that. Nothing. I am disappointed that we have to qualify for the World Cup, but I am not vexed or upset. It shows the growth of cricket. That's what it shows. As Kemo Paul makes his way in over the wicket, ball to Jahangir, short outside the off stump. Let's see if the umpire will signal wide. No signal coming from the umpire. He's signaling one for the umpire. The score is now 96 for 5. 90. Is that 96 or 98? 98 for 5. As that was a short one, it was really touch and go there because the batsman was up on his toe. 90. Is it 98? Let me get my glasses here. 98 for 5. It's 98 for 5. Kemo Paul turns at the top of his mark. He moves in now. He gathers momentum, passes the umpire and ball to Jagir outside the off stump. The batsman defends into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 98 for 5. Yeah, I don't have an issue qualifying for the World Cup as long as we qualify. I've pointed out that Italy, who won the World Cup of football either 4 or 5 times, did not qualify for the last football tournament. Uruguay, who won the first 2 World Cup of football tournament, on many occasions, they did not qualify. For West Indies to be in a qualifying tournament, it shows the growth of the game. The growth of the game where we have 96 associate members and 12 full members. So that's a 108. Good short ball there from Paul. The batsman swayed out of the way and it went through to the keeper. The score remained at 98 for 5 in the 22nd over. So nothing wrong with have to qualify. It's the growth of the game. By the way, at the next World Cup, there will be no qualification. This process that they are using to qualify. Jamaica is not getting any gains because of the high crime rate in Jamaica, but they are afraid of saying that. Telford Garden, all right, Telford Garden, here voicing his opinion, is voicing his opinion, and we welcome those opinions. As we watch again, as Paul over the wicket, ball to Janganier, and he defends into the offside, and there's no run. The score remains at 98 for 5. Enjoy. Thank you, Tariq, and please share the video with your friends in Pakistan, and hopefully we'll get more of them joining you because we love the banter. No problem with the banter. We love it. Defend Pakistan as much as you want, but we will defend the West Indies. And Sheldon and Mr. Casanova and Juna Benjamin, they will take you on. Lol, yes, host. Pitch go to be hostile. Pitch go to be hostile. Thank you very much, Juna Benjamin. Paul, final over, and the batsman, Jagir, looking to drive, but Paul stuck out the hand and stopped it from passing. So 22 overs gone, 98 for 5. at the end of 22 overs. Let me run through some of your comments. Jason Humphrey. My second game's 11 are King, Mayers, Charles, O, Puran, Powell, Chase, Ola, Shepherd, Hussein, and Joseph. You are dropping Paul. You are dropping Paul for Shepherd. Well, that's okay with me, but the match is not yet finished. What if Paul get 5 wickets? What if Paul get all 5 wickets? Because although I would have played Shepherd instead of Paul, the fact that Paul is the one who is on the field, I want Paul to do good. So, Jason Humphrey, I take your point, but I cannot pick a team before the match finish because I want all the players on the field to do good because I want West Indies to win, and that is my objective. But I take your point, Jason Humphrey. I would have gone with Shepherd for this match, but I want the players on the field to do. Good morning, sir. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Corey Freeburn. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you very much. One love, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We should have scored at least 350, not on that pitch. We should bowl them out for less than 130. Well, we should bowl them out for, yes, I would agree with that. But to score 350 on that pitch, it was not easy. As Hussein gets one to turn to Singh, and he turns it down to the man at backward square leg, and again, there's no run. Those deliveries that Hussein are starting just on about middles and leg stump, I want to see him starting them outside the half stump. As we watch Hussein round the wicket, bowl to the left and then spin. Yes, that one touched down about 2 stumps outside the half stump and comes into the batsman and he defends it out onto the half side. Real Jade sound. I think I got that right. Hussein ball to swing. He goes for a swing. But it's beaten, and the ball took him on the back tie, and it runs down to a short third man, and there's no run. So Hussein mixing it up nicely here. After that first delivery, which was a long up outside the half stump that was cut away by Jones for 4, he has tightened up his line very well. As Singh, just making some adjustment to his gloves. He tucked on his hip. He's seconds now. And as he watched Hussein over the wicket, bowl to Singh, and Singh's defense back down the pitch, and there is no run. Remember the name. How can I watch the match? If you are in the US, you can watch it on Willow Sport. Please put in the chat for me, Mr. Casanova, and all of those who are watching the match. Please tell me where you are watching it, so that other persons watching the live video will see where they can find the match. So please put in the chat where you are watching the match and which channel or which digital channel you are watching the match. Remember the name. Yes, Tariq Aziz, I will remember your name. Mr. Casanova, thought they were saying USA should surpass West Indies in a couple of years from now. I don't see it. Not impressed. Watching them bowl against us is like watching primary school bowl. UAE is better. Mr. Casanova, fire shot on, because I've always said that in the next 10 years, the USA is going to surpass West Indies in cricket. Mr. Casanova, I said 10 years. I'll give you 9 years now, because I've been saying it about a year now. Mr. Casanova, fire your shot, man. It's all right. Fire your shot. Fire your shot, man. It's good. Fire, it's okay. Your memory is very good. Thanks for the shout out, sir. I'm enjoying your company. Thank you, Dennis Barnaby, a Manchester United fan every time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Casanova, Trinidad crime is also bad. So different opinions. As we watch Paul moves it round the wicket to bowl to Singh, and Singh turns it into the onside down to the man at short mid-wicket who misfield and allows them to go through for a single, and the score moves up to 100 for 5. So USA have crossed the 100. They are 100 for 5. We are in the 24th over. Janganair 1. Singh, who has slowed down. He has slowed down. He is now on 29 from 36 deliveries. So you have slowed down a little. Real J, that sound. Real J, that sound. You're in Jamaica, Real J, that sound. How can I watch it? ESPN play Real J, that sound. as Paul bowled, he just hammers up and he just float that up to the batsman who drives it down to the man on the cover boundary. Paul, if you watch that delivery from Paul, he just hammers up to the wicket and he just float it up to the man. If Janga here could bat, he would have hit that ball far out of the ground. Is Paul injured or what? Look at that delivery. He just jog up to the stump and he just float it up. I do not understand. Let's see if this one, if he will hit the pitch a little harder with this one. Round the wicket, he runs in a little more purpose. Yes, he hit the pitch a little harder. And Jangania drives, but cannot beat the fielder at mid-off, who is older, who moves smartly that time. It appears that he has overcome the injury and he fielded. And the score remains at 101 for 5. So that was better from Paul. A little more energy was in that delivery. The previous delivery before that one, he just hammered up to the stump and floated it. Let's watch Paul again as he begins to move in now. He's bowling round the wicket to bowl to Singh. He passes the umpire now and bowl to Singh. And Singh just defends this one into the outside. Nice, relax and there. And he got a single. The fielder tried to prevent it. That was older, but he can't do so. And the screen freezes again. Oh my Lord, what's wrong with the screen? It's keep on freezing. But in the meantime, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. So it's ESPN in Jamaica, ESPN 1 and 2, and you can watch it on the ESPN app at ESPN Play. Telford, Telford, okay. Jason Humphrey, let's see. Question, if Carrier get better, soon will Chase get dropped? Well, after this innings from Chase, you do not expect him to get dropped. And after that catch that he took at Gully, what a catch it was at backward point. High to his left. Brilliant. He plucked it out of the air. It was an absolute brilliant catch. And the screen freeze. This 105, 101 for 5 it is saying. Let me see what ICC is saying. 103 for 5. The US is 103 for 5. Jagadier is on 3 from 13 delivery. Whittim Singh is on 30 from 38 delivery. Bowling, so at the end of the over, so Paul over has been completed. Paul have bowled 6 over, none for 23. So that is good bowling by Paul. So 6 for 23, 6 overs for 23 runs. You cannot drop him. That is good bowling. You cannot drop him at this time, Jason Humphrey. What do you think about that? I think that's a good performance. So 30 for Singh, 3 for Jagadier, and and USA are 103 for 5 after 24 overs. 103 for 5 after 24 overs. What the hell that is? Sheldon, Jamaica is not getting any cricket because the government does not have the money to support cricket. Sheldon, you are not in a position to talk about that. You are a Trinidad. Now, this is not insularity, but I'm saying that you are not in a position to make those comments about the government of Jamaica. You are not in that position, Sheldon. Let's talk sport. Let's talk sport. You are not in a position. You have no authority, no right to talk that about the government of Jamaica. We are talking sport. You can say that about Trinidad. Don't say it about Jamaica, Sheldon. You're my friend. You're a legend. We'll disagree and we'll agree. But don't go there. Let's talk sport. Correct, Casanova. Juna Benjamin is saying, I am Jamaican. Yes, watch it. Live Crick TV. Oh, yes, this is true. Jason Humphrey. That is true. That's a good channel to watch it on. Live Crick TV. And this channel keeps freezing. I wonder if I can switch. I will just give me a minute. Let me try and switch and see if I can watch it on Live Crick TV. Because for one reason or the other, this channel keep freezing. So let me see if I can get it on. Oh, what a good. I love this community. Jason Humphrey, welcome. Welcome, Jason Humphrey. Oh, Jason Humphrey, welcome. Let's check this out. Yes, here it is. World Cup cricket qualification. Yes, West Indies versus USA, Zimbabwe versus Bangladesh. Let's see what. Yes. Thank you, Jason Humphrey. Thank you, Jason Humphrey. So Hussein round the wicket, the bowling to Singh, over the wicket to Singh. Oh, Jason Humphrey, I'm having the same issue. So I wonder if it's my internet. And that one turns. There's a load appeal. What happened there? Load appeal. Not out. Not out. 106 for 5 at the end of the 25th over. 106 for 5. Sheldon, what you doing? Sheldon, me know you soon rush me back still, Sheldon. I am in Trinidad watching on live Crick TV. Yes, that's where I'm watching it from. Yes, that's a good. I switched to live Crick TV. I switched to live Crick TV. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, chat. Sheldon soon rush me back, But that's how we live. We have nothing against each other. No, not remember my name, but Carlos Brappe. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, Tariq. Okay, Tariq. So Chase is coming into the attack. Okay, Tariq. Remember the name. Yes. Oh, Stelford saying, I cry, Miss White, Jamaica not getting the game. Junior Benjamin, I'm not going to address those issues on a sport channel. I'm not going to go there. It's a sport channel. He expresses his opinion. I will not address it, but he expresses, because in the end we can express our opinion. We can express our opinion, but it's a sport channel. I'm not going there. My good friend Sheldon, he and I will have a drink later. By the way, sir, what's your name? Okay, my name is Carlton Brown. My name is Carlton Brown. Thank you for asking. My brother, your play-by-play is gift. Thank you much. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Kenneth Ferdinand. Charles X, welcome to the show, man. It's a long time I haven't seen you. Chase really is Thomas. Lol. Is what? Thomas? Thanos? Chase really is Thanos. Explain, Charlie X. Welcome, man. Glad to have you here. Where are you watching? Which channel are you watching it on? Mr. Casanova's Chase playing for a spot in the team. Well, a 55 from 55 ball. Chase ball to Jaganier, who drives this ball down to the man at mid-off, and they are through for a single. To his left, maybe a single was not there. Tariq Aziz. Jason Bro, Chase can bowl as well as he can bat. He is not going to be dropped from the team. Yes, there's another Chase fan. Tariq, I want to tell you, there are not many Chase fans in this community. I'm not a fan of Chase. I'm happy that he made 55 because he's playing. And once a player is playing, you want them to make runs, you want them to do good. But I would not have Chase in the 11. And a number of persons in this community would not have Chase in the 11. But you being a fan of Chase, we welcome, because you can defend Chase when we start bashing him. So we welcome your defense of Chase. Oh, West Indies captain should let Chase bowl now. Well, he's bowling. Good call. No. Oh, I will talk. You'll talk, Mr. Casanova. 200 for 2 after 33 overs, Zimbabwe batting. Yes, so that's a belt of a pitch. It's nothing like this one that we're struggling on. Zimbabwe in a good position. You have VIP box. No, I do not have VIP box. Verdi Fiver. Leave the politics out of the cricket. One Caribbean. Thank you, Verdi Fiber. Sheldon, say something, man. I don't like how you have gone quiet in a boss. I don't like the fact that you have gone quiet. 108 for 5 after 26 overs. Thank you for that, Verdi Fever, I think it is Fever. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So let's start cricket. This is a cricket forum. Sheldon, there's a channel named Cliff Hughes Online in Jamaica. Cliff Hughes Online, Sheldon, go on that channel and you get enough politics. Go on that channel. You get enough politics. So join them tomorrow about 10 o'clock and join them. And you get enough politics, Sheldon. Enough politics. Oh, Sheldon, no, Mr. Casanova, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that, Mr. Casanova. I'm taking it off the screen. Hussein, because, yes, Mr. Casanova, I just want to leave it there. You understand me, Mr. Casanova? I just want to leave it there. We should not, as a cricket channel, we should not be going down that road. We are a sport community. We can talk a little football sometime, a little track and field, as we all do, because we're a sport community. But we are a cricket channel. Oh, thank you, Sheldon. See, Sheldon, there is no politics involved. It is economics. I remember in 2007, Trinidad did not get World Cup games because we did not want to upgrade the Queen's Park Oval. Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you, Sheldon. Well. Sheldon and I quarrel all the time. So when you hear Sheldon and I quarreling, and when you hear me a lick out on Sheldon, don't worry, him soon get back at me. Don't worry about it. Good morning, Cricket Forum. Thanos is an immortal Greek figure. Ha ha ha. I am watching it only on my ESPN app. And your ESPN, yeah, yes, that's ESPN Play. As we watch, that is Hussein Cuts beat the man at first slip down to the third man boundary for 4. Who was that at first slip? Is that Powell again? Let's watch this in slow motion. Should that have been taken? Should that have been taken? Was that another chance? Was it close to the man? We are waiting on the replay. So Singers move up to 35. Round the wicket. It was out of his reach. Not a chance. It was out of his reach. Can't blame Powell this time. As we watch Hussein over the wicket, bowl to Singh, and Singh turns this away, down to the man on the backward square leg boundary. They run hard for 1, and they are back for the second as Johnson Charles failed to pick up at the first attempt, and the score moves up to 115 for 5. We are in the 27th over. 1 delivery to come in the 27th over. Hussein, none for 16, and this is his 5th over as Singh fighting a lone battle here for the USA. He's on 37 from 48 deliveries. He's seconds as he watch Hussein over the wicket to bowl to him. The slow left arm orthodox spinner. In he comes and bowl, and the batsman defends that one. Taken on the pad outside the off stump, and there's no run at the end of the 27th over. The USA replying to 297 all out, but made by the West Indies are 115 for 5. So we are past halfway, and they have not yet past halfway the score. Thank you for that, Charlie X. Thank you for the education. I'm being educated. I watch TVJ Sport Channel when they be showing high school T20 cricket tournament. Well done, Mr. Casanova. I was banned from showing that because TVJ was showing and they have the rights to show it, so the Cricket Forum could not show it. There's also another cricket tournament going on in Jamaica, the SDC All Island Cricket Tournament. I tried to get the opportunity to show it, but I am told that I cannot show it. I've been told. So I'm not, and that the SDC T20 cricket competition in Jamaica is by far the most popular cricket tournament in Jamaica. And it's a community tournament. Every community in the country can enter. Today is the semi-final days for the parish stage. So we're at the semi-final for the parish stage today. Let's watch Chase as he bowled this 28 over. 2 deliveries so far, 115 for 5. Chase, the right arm off spinner. Desmond Instincts, he's the best off spinner in the Caribbean. Over the wicket, ball to Jaganier, short, outside the off stump. He cuts it. The batsman did not time it well, but Hussein runs away from backward point and field, and they got a single, and the score moves up to 116 for 5. And so Jaganier have moved on to 8. With him, Singh is on 37 from 47 deliveries. So Chase now have bowled 1.3 overs so far. He's in his second over. I've conceded just 3 runs. So the spinners have really put a break on this USA batting. As we watch Singh, seconds over his bat as Chase switched around the wicket, bowl to Singh outside the stump, and he drives through the cover, down to the field on the cover boundary. Johnson Charles, and they're through for a single. The score moves up to 117 for 5. So Singh moves up to 38. Jagadier moves up, is on 8. He's back into strike. So Singh is on 38 from 48 deliveries. Jagir, over the wicket comes Chase. He's on 8 from 25 deliveries with a slip as Jagir down the pitch. And when he gets there, he defends the ball into the offside, and there's no run. The score remained at 117 for 5. The final delivery of the 28 over coming up as Chase over the wicket to bowl to Jagir. He's on 8 from 29 deliveries. Chase over the wicket, bowl, and he's on the back foot, and he cuts. Can't beat the man at backward point, and there's no run. And at the end of the 28 over, the score is 117 for 5. Replying to 297 all out made by the West Indies. The USA are struggling at 117 for 5. We should get them out for under 150. 50. Sheldon Smith, how you doing? Also for the CPL, they go, Sheldon, I'm not reading anymore anything. As long as we see government in it, Sheldon, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it, Sheldon. As long as I see government, I want you to talk some cricket. I want you to talk some cricket, Sheldon. You have a very good cricket mind, and you're a big contributor to this community. And when you are talking, when you are contributing, you have value to the community. So talk some cricket. As Singh turns that one down to fine leg from Hussein bowling over the wicket to him, and they're 2 for 2, and the score moves up to 119 for 5. So we're in the 29th over. One delivery bowled so far in the 29th over. So Singh is on 40. He's punching the US badge on his chest, like he's saying that the US crest on his chest, like he's saying that I'm going to win this. But Hussein now, over the wicket as Powell coaches at slip and bowls to Singh, and that was a short one, and he tries to pull it through the onside, but cannot be chased at backward square leg, and there's no run. So Hope is the keeper and captain, and at first slip is Rovman Powell as Hussein over the wicket to bowl to Singh, the left-handed batsman, and then he sweeps again. He cannot be chased at backward square leg. So he has a broom. He's batting with a broom here. Singh is batting with a broom. Let's watch. Hussein just need to hold back one a little. Hold back one. Just take off a little pace off it. Let's watch Hussein now. Bowls to Singh. And Singh defends, and it pops up off the pad, and it runs finer than backward square leg. And they are through for a single. Let's see if it came off the pad or an inside edge. No signal coming from the umpire. Yes, leg by. So that is poor production again, because the producer never, the umpire signaled leg by, but I know it from the score. So the producer did not span the camera to the umpire. He should have done that. So that is poor production. But let's watch Hussein as he remains over the wicket to bowl to Jagagir. Jagagir over the wicket, bowl to the right-handed Jagagir, who cuts and down to the man and the cover boundary, and they'll only a single as Charles Fields and send the returns in to the keeper. 121 for 5. The final delivery of the 29th over to be bowled. I would love to see Hussein go round the wicket to Singh. Just mix it up a little. Go round the wicket. He has been bowling over the wicket to Singh all day. So I want to see him go over the wicket, just change the angle, just change up something, but he continues over the wicket. Watch him. Wide of the crease and bowl to Singh, and Singh turns this. Can't be chased at backward square. His chase have been switched, but Powell was moved to backward square leg, and there's no run. At the end of the 29th over, 121 for 5. Singh is on 40. With him, Jagagir, who is on 9. So the latest score from Harare in Zimbabwe is that the USA, replying to the West Indies 297, they are 121 for 5. Let me run through some of your chat. Oh, Zimbabwe need 89 from 93 balls with only 2 wickets down. Zimbabwe should win by a runner ball. Yes, they should win. Good going there, Zimbabwe. Mr. Casanova, I'm watching that game on my split screen too, Lord. Charlie X, oh, all right, Charlie X. You don't have to show off on us. You don't have to show off on us. Greetings, Cricket Forum. KB, how you doing? Loving the ball by ball commentary. Thank you, KB. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Singh is their last hope. Yes, he's their last hope, but this he requires to get at least 178 runs in less than 20 overs. He alone cannot do it. He drives through the offside. The man on the backward square leg boundary, on the backward point boundary field, and there's no run. I've been saying backward square leg so often. Singh is their last hope. Sheldon Smith, nice man. Zimbabwe is looking dangerous at home. Whether we beat them or not may determine if we qualify. We might have to beat Ireland and Sri Lanka. Good point, that Sheldon. You see how much value you had? Once you start out the cricket, you see how much value you had. Chase ball to Jagagir, who uses his feet, and Chase saw him coming and pull it down short, but the batsman saw it and he stood up and he cut it away, down backward of point for 4. So that was a little byplay between bowler and the batsman there. Chase, the batsman decided to use his feet. Chase saw him coming, pulled it down short, but the batsman rocked back on his back foot and he forced it away. Past pass point down to the backward point boundary for 4. That was a good little bit of cricket there by Jar here. His best shot so far. He moves on to 14. 127 for 5. Chase over the wicket. Ball to Jar here. Shot again. Outside the off stump. Same shot. It looked like Chase loved that shot. It will run very close to the boundary, but Jagger here did not time it as well as he timed the first one, and they're back for the second run. And the score moves up to 129 for 5. I think Chase loved that shot. He continues to bowl short outside the off stump of Jagger. Oh, let's see what he will do this time. 6 runs after the previous 2 deliveries. 129 for 5. This is the 5th delivery of the 25th over coming up. Chase, this is an expensive over from Chase so far. His first 2 overs went for 4 runs. This one had went for 8 so far. And Jagger now pulled out the reverse sweep, and he gets that one down to third man. They're gone for 1. They're back for the second. Who was that lumbering off the ball? That person looked like he weighs roughly 200 pounds. Was it Powell? That person struggled a while ago to get to that ball. He just lumbered off it. He looks like someone who weighs close to 200 pounds instead of probably 150, 140, which you want your cricketers to be weighing. As we watch Chase, 131 for 5 over the wicket and bowl to Jagger, who's trying to force this one. He beats the man at short cover, but cannot beat the man at mid-off and cannot score. So that was King. Good bit of fielding there. 131 for 5. That was a poor over from Chase. I think 10 runs came off that over, having conceded only 4 runs in his previous 2 overs. Donald, good morning. Good morning. I'm watching the game. Very good. Please contribute. Please put your opinions. Put your opinions in the chat. Nah, man, I just love my cricket so much. Yes, Charlie X. Lol. Yes. Irvin about to make 100 for Zimbabwe. Okay, Irvin, the left-handed. He's captain in the side, I think. Right, Mr. Casanova? He's the captain. He's batting left-handed. Right. Sheldon, Charlie X. Sheldon Smith. Craig Irvin looking real dangerous. Ha, 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 ha. KB, how you doing? We will definitely have to beat Sri Lankan Island, Mr. Sheldon Smith. We need to be continuing to make a minimum per innings of 300 runs during the tournament. Good point that there, KB. I am confident that we can beat Zimbabwe. With the number of spinners that Sri Lanka have, it's 50-50. But when it gets closer to the match, I will assess that, and then I'll give you a proper assessment. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Let's hydrate with water. You know, hydrate with water every day. Hydrate with water. Very refreshing. It's just 8:37 in Jamaica. Usain Bolt to Singh, who went for a big shot, but it got the inner portion of the bat, and it trickled down to the backward square leg boundary where Johnson Charles field and send the return into the keeper, and the score moves up to 132 for 5. We're in the 31st over. As we watch Jagger, who is now on 16. Is that 16 or 18? So he's on 18. Hussein stay over the wicket, ball to him. He gives himself room. He's playing everything off the back foot. They need to bring him on the front foot. They need to bring him on the front foot. I think they should get Joseph now. Joseph should come in the attack and pitch up the ball to Jahangir. Hussein switched around the wicket to Jahangir. And he's on the back foot again. That ball was pitched up, but he's on the back foot and cuts it down to the man and the backward point boundary with Johnson Charles, and they're through for a single. 133 for 5. It's time for Myers to come back and knock over Jahangir. Myers is the man for Jahangir. Bring back Myers. Don't bowl Older. Older is struggling with his fitness, and West Indies should win from here. They need 160 to win off less than 20 overs with only 5 wickets in hand. They should not win from here. So I will not be bowling back Older. But we need to bring back Myers to knock over Jahangir. Myers is the man. Take off Chase. His last over went for 10 runs, but that's not the reason why I'm taking him off. Bring back Chase to knock over Jahangir. Sheldon, let's see what Sheldon is saying here though. Zimbabwe took the necessary time to rebuild, something West Indies have not done. This is why we are where we are. Thank you very much, Sheldon. Thank you very much. I think the West Indies will win comfortably. Yes, Popo, thank you for your comment. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You need a sponsor from Waterman. Oh, I hope they're watching, Mr. Casanova. I hope they're watching. I hope they're watching. I hope they're watching, Mr. Casanova. I hope they're watching and think so too. That would be welcome. Cricket Forum, you think the ICC will investigate Kyle Phillips' bowling action from the USA? I'm seeing a lot of chatter about it. What I always like to say about those actions is that I will not pick him in my 11. That's what I always, when I see those actions, I always say that I will not pick him in. Well, I had said Joseph or Myers, but then I stick to Myers. But they bring back Joseph, so I do not have a problem. Joseph ball to Jagier, and Jagier running. He's running, he got the outer portion of the bat, and it goes into the cover, and there's no run. But he begins to run. This is what I'm talking about. Bring back the pace. Bring back the pace. Supernova 22, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Supernova 22. Welcome. Glad to see you. Also, Kyle Phillips is 100% throwing at times. Wow. I would not play him in my 11. That's what I would say. That's what I would say, Supernova 22. Joseph Bowl to Jagger, pitched up. And they saw what I'm seeing. That was pitched up full, but he drives it off the back foot. He never came onto the front foot, straight back past the bowler, and it's 4 runs. But I think that Joseph float up that delivery instead of really hit the pitch. But that's it. They saw exactly what I'm seeing. Cricket 4. I'm late to the show, but can you explain Rovman's thought process with the first ball shot? I think we recovered very well from where we were after 5 overs. Yes, we had talked about that at the beginning of the show, and as you said, you are late. We did watch Joseph bowl to Jagier, and he's running. He's running, and he got the inside edge, and it gone down to fine leg. They will go for one. They're back for the second. Puran runs around to his right, and they get a second. This Jagier, wow, he's getting runs, and he doesn't know how he's getting it. And I was saying, just quickly, Supernova, how could you play that shot off the first ball when I am here thousands of miles from Zimbabwe and realize that this pitch, the ball is not coming through, the ball is stopping? You would have been in the pavilion and you would have seen that, and the batsmen who have gotten out would have told you that. And you came in and you drove the first ball looking to hit a 6 instead of drive the ball on the ground and get a single. It was poor. And then he dropped the catch at first. Singh was now on 42. Powell dropped a dolly at second slip when Singh was on naught. And now he's on 42. And threatening the West Indies total. And just in case net run rate comes into play. Was that another drop catch, or was that a good stop? Was that a good stop, or was it a drop catch? Was it can someone tell me if it was a drop catch or it was a good stop? Joseph to Jagier. Over the wicket, ball to Jagier, and he turns this ball into the inside, ungainly so. And the man comes off the backward square leg boundary and field, and they're through for a single. 140 for 5 after 31.5 overs. I would like to see Myers bowling. I would like to see Myers come. I would like to see Myers back into the attack. Honestly, I would like to see Myers. 140 for 5 after 31.5 over. So Singh was dropped by Powell at second slip when he was on North. Is now 42. As Joseph will continue over the wicket to bowl to Singh, who's second. Is it over the wicket? It looks like round the wicket. Let's see. As this picture comes closer. Yes, he remains over the wicket. Ball to Singh, and Singh shows the bat face, a solid defensive strokes as he plays it down to mid-off where Powell field, and there is no run. So 140 for 5 after 32 overs. So Mr. Casanova, there's Mr. Casanova and Supernova having a good look at chat. So that's good. I love that. I always encourage them having a good look at chat. Sheldon, Powell and Puran have the green light to go from ball 1 with any shot, as their role is to make runs at a high rate. Thank you for that information. Thank you for that information, Sheldon Smith. But I still think you need a sighter. in my opinion, you still need a sighter. You have the license to go hard, but in my opinion, if you tell me to go hard from ball one, I'm going to tell you that I need a sighter. I need a sighter every time. And I love when you're contributing to the show like this, Sheldon. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. Please slash a like on the video, everyone. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. The score is 140 for 5 after 32 overs. West Indies need to wrap up this innings now. Jagier is not out on 26 from 40 deliveries. And Singh continued to have a healthy strike rate, 42 from 50. Well, the strike rate is not so healthy. I thought it was 53 deliveries, but it is 59 deliveries. So they continue to have a healthy strike rate. They are in the drinks break. They're having a drinks break. It seems that they're having a drinks break at this time. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. They're having a drinks break. So this is a drinks break. I would love to see Myers back into the attack. What do you say? What do you say, chat? What do you say, community? I would really love to see Myers back into the attack. I'm just putting the fixtures on the board for those of you. I'm just putting the fixtures there. So that is the fixtures. So that is the fixtures for the remaining match. So I'm just putting it there on the board, the fixtures for the remaining matches that the West Indies have to play. So we'll play Nepal. That's on 22nd, which is Thursday, and we'll play Zimbabwe. So that's the fixtures there. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. So that's the fixtures. That's the West Indies playing 11 for today. So no, that's not the 11. Shepherd and Brooks. That was my 11. That was my 11 that I had said that the West Indies should play. But Charles came in for Brooks. I think Charles came in for Brooks and Paul came in for Shepherd. Right, Paul came in for Shepherd. So yes, so they didn't play my 11. So you are seeing the 11 that I thought that should have played. So that's the 11 now. That's the proper 11 on the screen. So they're just showing back the wicket. So there's a drinks break. So that's the proper 11 on the screen. And that's the remaining fixtures for the remainder of the tournament. 18 overs leave. I think they should bring back Myers. We should bring back Myers and see what happened. So we're ready to go again after the drinks break. We're ready. $140 for 5. Yes, so we are ready to go again after the drinks break. Your comments are welcome. Please continue with your comments. I can't believe 266 people watching. You only have 7 likes. Please slash a like on the video. Come on, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you, Robert Holmes. Please slash a like on the video. Supernova 22. I don't think Zimbabwe generally have DRS available, so it's not strange. Well, they will have DRS for the Super 6, stage of the tournament. But for the first group stage, there will be no DRS. They only have third umpire is only available for run out and boundary checks. But DRS will come in at the Super 6 stage of the tournament. That's what they said. Is Nepal in a good position to upset Zimbabwe? No. At the last time, Zimbabwe need a runner ball with 8 wickets in hand. Jagier down the pitch to Hussein and drives down to the man on the long on boundary who fumbles, and they're back for the second. So the US is giving this a fight. They are 142 for 5. We are in the 33rd over. I agree, Mr. Holmes. Come, people, support the Cricket Forum. Thank you, KB. Thank you. Ian Claude, morning, guys. How serious is Yannick Carrier injury? My understanding that he was hit flush in the face. I've not heard anything else. That is my understanding. Cricket West Indies released the information that he had a nasal injury. My source in Zimbabwe is telling me that it was hit flush in the face. However, as we watch Hussein round the wicket to bowl to Jagier, he's up and he bowled to Jagier on the back foot and he cuts down to the man and the cover boundary and another singer. So he's a back foot player. He seems to play every delivery off the back foot. Coming to your question, 143 for 5. We're in the 33rd over. Singh is on strike. He's on 42 at this moment. So Singh is on strike. Chasing 298 for victory. The USA are 143 for 5. Over the wicket comes Hussein, bowled to Singh, and swings, goes for that sweep shot again. He beats the man at backward square leg this time and find the fielder coming off the deep square leg boundary that is chased, and they're through for a single. The score moves up to 144 now for 5. One delivery remaining in the 33rd over. Singh is playing a good knock here for the USA. As Hussein switched to round the wicket, he comes in up to the wicket now and bowled to Jagier, and Jagier outside the stump. He goes for a big hit in the air. Let's see what will happen. It's clear the field and into the boundary for 4 or 6. It went all the way. So that one was tossed up outside the off stump by Hussein. Jagier came on the front foot finally, and he get a clean swing, and he swung it over cover for 6. So 150. So the US have breached the 150. 150 for 5. As I said, I was expecting to get out US for 150, maximum 180, but they may pass those totals as Jagier and Singh is putting together a nice little partnership here. As it relates to Carrier injury, is that he's staying with the team. They have not seek a replacement, and so they believe that he will get well before the end of the tournament, and that he will be available for selection. Rovman is high risk, high reward. We need at least one of those on the team. I agree with you, Kenneth Ferdinand, and I agree with Sheldon that Pooran and Rovman have the authority. So what happened there? Older drop a catch? Older just didn't move fast enough. Let's see. So it was one that banged in from Joseph. Singh trying to pull it. Older did his best, but it dropped in no man land behind the bowler. So Older is at mid-on, but he just could not get in to catch that one. 150 for 5. We're in the 34th over. So he's staying with the team. I just want to move. He's staying with the team. West Indies won this match in the first 10 overs of the USA innings. Now it's almost getting into the lower order and cleaning them up. Yes, we should. Yes, Mr. There's Supernova 22. Legend, Supernova 22. Zimbabwe are 248 for 2. Down. Need 42 from 52 balls. Very good, Mr. Casanova. Thank you for keeping us up to date. Supernova 22 is saying, this is a great effort from USA, though. They aren't rolling over. Yes. I think somebody earlier said, was bantering me. Mr. Casanova, you're bantering me. Talking about the USA soon surpass West Indies cricket. This is a good effort. Joseph over the wicket, ball to Jagier. He swings and misses and misses it too. And it goes into the boundary for 4 by. Oh, West Indies need to tidy up their game here now. 155 for 5. This is not looking good. It was a short ball from Joseph. Jagier swing, misses, and Ope was very lazy behind the stump. Very lazy there from Ope behind the stump. That ball should not have passed him. The USA 155 for 5. We're in the 34th over. As we watch Joseph moves in his 6th over. He has been expensive so far. 1 for 36 in his 6th over. He starts his run up now. Leans forward in that customary way of his, passes the umpire, ball to Jagier, and he's getting some confidence. He defends it back down the offside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. 33.4 overs have been bowled so far. 155 for 5. They needed 143 runs to win from 16.2 overs. So that's 98 deliveries. 16 times 6 is 98. Am I getting that? 98, 96. Yes, 98 deliveries. 148 from 98 deliveries. Moving. Ball to beat outside the half stump. Over Peel. Knock outside the umpire. He's not getting into line, but this is a lucky innings from Jagier. It's a very lucky innings. He's edgy. He's not getting into line, and he's still there. Wow. KB saying that USA will make at least 200. Dennis Barnaby, yes, no DRS at this stage. Yes, it is very expensive, so they're not using it in the preliminary stage. Thank you, Dennis Barnaby. Thank you very much. Joseph bowled to him. He swings again and he connects and straight to the man at mid-wicket. Straight to the man at mid-wicket. He's out. Another short ball. He went for the pull. Jagier picked out the man at mid-wicket. Keema Paul. So Jagier gone, caught by Keema Paul. And the USA have lost their 6th wicket. They are now 155 for 6. It was a short ball by Joseph. Jagier went to pull and he pulled it straight to Keema Paul at short mid-wicket. And he's gone. So Jagier gone. USA lost their 6th wicket. 155 for 6. He made a good look at innings. It was edgy. It was scary. But he made 39 from 49 deliveries. I don't remember any of those runs coming out of the middle of the bat, except for that shot off Hussein over cover for 6. So West Indies have struck. They are 155 for 6. Sean Jagier gone for 39. Sports Sadan, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you. USA dropped 5 catches. Would have been interesting if they were chasing 250. Would have been close game. Well, thank you for your comment. Welcome to the show. We are happy to have you as a fan of USA cricket. We are happy to have you. But we all know catches win matches. And it is not the West Indies' fault that the USA boys cannot take catches. It is not their fault. You know, and I have always said that if doesn't play cricket. Because if I'm going to say if Powell did catch Singh when he was on North, maybe the USA would have been bowled out for 100. But welcome to the show. Please continue to contribute. Glad to have you here. Share the channel with your friends. And so we'll have a good banter. So don't let up on the banter. We want to banter you as a US supporter. We are not bowling good or feeling good. They should have been bowled out already. Mr. Casanova, you remember when I said that the players should not have been rested for the UAE? This is the rust resting them for those 3 matches is causing. This is the rust that it is causing. I hope, though, by the time the next match, this blowout would have done them well. Hussein is back into the attack. Hussein over the wicket to bowl to Singh. And Singh, that's a full toss, and he swings it away, but misses, did not time it, and it trickles to the man at mid-wicket. So Jesse is the new batsman. He was very expensive when he bowled earlier today. Am I a genius or what? Sometimes I have to wonder if I'm a genius. Did I say that they should bring back Joseph or Myers to get the wicket? And then I say Myers. But I did say Joseph in the beginning. They brought back Joseph and he knocked over Jagier. I told you, bring back the pace and knock over Jagier. Am I right, Mr. Casanova? Am I right or what? Collapse incoming now. Yes, Supernova 22. Got to get Singh now. Yes, Mr. Casanova 1. Donovan Donovan, let me say Donovan because I do not want to spoil your name. So let's watch Hussein. He will be bowling to Jesse. Jesse the all-rounder was taken apart today by Pooran and Charles. Left arm round the wicket, slow orthodox spinner. This is Hussein, bowl to Jesse. And then Jesse showing a solid defense. And he plays the ball down back the offside of the pitch. 156 for 6. 34.2 overs. Hussein, left-arm orthodox spinner, round the wicket to bowl to Jesse. He passes the umpire just about now and bowl to Jesse, and Jesse defends. It got the outer portion of the bat. It beats the man at first slip and runs toward the third man boundary. The man at backward point gave chase and field, and there's only a single, and the score moves up to 157 for 6. We are in the 35th over. Hussein getting the outer portion of Jesse bat, but it beats first slip. It didn't go to him. It goes. Older is now at first slip, and he should have been at first slip all this time. As Hussein switched to over the wicket to bowl to Singh. Singh is on 48 here. Looking very good. In comes Singh to bowl. In comes Hussein to bowl to Singh. Short. And he turns this into the onside. Beat backward of square leg. Down to the man on the boundary. And there's another singer. So he moves up now to 47. He's now on 47. The score is 158 for 6. The final delivery of the 15th over coming up. So 91 deliveries to get 132 runs with only 4 wickets remaining. As we watch Hussein round the wicket now to bowl to Jesse down the leg side, and Jesse just plays this into the onside at the end of the 35th over. The USA are 156 for 6, replying to 297 all out made by the West Indies. Jamaica now get no game because the president of Jamaica Cricket now do nothing. You need people who love the sport just like the president of the football. Them have no vision. So there is Donovan is saying that the president, Billy Avon, need to step up to the show. And a lot of persons are heavily criticizing Billy Avon. When you go around Jamaica, a lot of persons. When you go to cricket matches, a lot of persons are criticizing Billy Avon. So Donovan is onto something there. He's expressing the views of many cricket fans in Jamaica who think that Billy Avon have run his course and it's time for him to go. Who are the commentators for the West Indies versus USA? I know Sis Bishop and Brathwaite are commentators for Zimbabwe versus Nepal. I think I heard Samuel Badri this morning. I think I heard Samuel Badri, and I heard another Western voice. That young guy, I think I hear him commentating on YouTube sometimes. I don't know his name. I don't know if he's the one they call Dario Bartley, but I know that there are 2 West Indians doing the match. I definitely heard Samuel Badri. Global Capital Music. As we watch Joseph makes his way in, passes the umpire, bowl to Singh, and Singh pulls this into the onside. Let's see, it will run very close to the boundary. In fact, it go into the boundary for 4, and that's the 50 for Singh. So Singh brought up his 50 with a pull shot off Joseph down to the backward square leg boundary for 4. It was short, and he pulls it in front of square, down to the boundary for 4. So that brought up his 50. So Singh is now on 50, and the USA have now pushed on to 162 for 6. We are in the 36th over. So good going there from the US. They are now 160 as Singh circles over his bat. Joseph over the wicket, bowl to him again, short again, and he goes for the pull shot again, but this time straight to the man on the backward square leg boundary, and there's a single, and the score moves up to 163 for 6. We are in the 36th over. Greetings from Trinidad. After following you for some time, I finally decided to join the esteemed cricket forum. Well, thank you for that, and I appreciate the compliment. Welcome to the show, and please make your contribution. Sheldon, the legend from Trinidad, had a lot. He continues to add a lot of value to the show, and I hope he will continue, and I hope you will also add some value. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it every time. So Joseph begins to move in, 163 for 6. He passes the umpire now and bowl to Jesse, and Jesse defends this one into the offside. The fielder at cover field, and there is no run. These West Indian cricketers, they look a little on the fat side to me. They just look a little bit. It's not just pace though. Zari is world class. So whenever he gets the ball, he will frighten batsmen. Yeah, I know that Zari is a world class fast bowler. I have been saying it a long time that he's the leader of the West Indies attack. But no, I think he's short of work. I think he's very short of work. And we are looking and hoping that he will will do some good work here. I think he's very short of her. So we are hoping that Alzaro will come to the show. So Sheldon said, Joseph, as I said, has to be the enforcer. Let the other bowlers open and perform. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been a long session. It has been a long session. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button and pull this one down to the backward square leg boundary. We have been here a long time, so it's a good session. Thank you all for tuning in. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. You must hydrate with water. Yeah, man, hydrate with water. You need to hydrate with water. Bisnath Mansram. That sounds like a Trinidadian or a Guyanese name. I live in the USA, but I am a West Indian business. Still believe in West Indies cricket. Thank you, and that's what we do. We believe in West Indies cricket, and thank you for being here. Thank you, and please, as I said, you are welcome to contribute at every time. Wow, Zimbabwe is slapping it all over the park now. Wow, only 8 needed from 38 deliveries. Well, they are taking net run rate into play. Again, Singh pulls out the sweep shot, and this run very close to the mid-wicket boundary, and they are back for the second run. So Hussain continue to bowl over the wicket to Singh. I would like to see Hussain go over the wicket to Singh and float up one outside the half stump. Very slow. Just float it up. Bowl 2, 3 fast one outside there, and then the next one he just float it up. I want to see him go around the wicket to Singh, but he continues to bowl over the wicket to Singh. I just want to see he goes around the wicket to Singh. I'm very interested to see him go around the wicket to Singh. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I want to see him go around the wicket to Singh. Let's watch. As I was saying, but he continues round over the wicket. In, bowl to Singh, and Singh turned this into the onside, straight to the man at backward short leg, and there's no run. That was a short ball. It was begging to be it. 13 overs remaining after this one. Please, Hussain, just go round the wicket and bowl a few balls to him outside the half stump, slow. But Hussain not hearing me. We're in the 37th over. He continues over the wicket to bowl to the left-handed Singh. He's up and bowl to Singh down the leg side, and Singh attempting to sweep. It got the gloves and it runs down to fine leg, and they are through for a single, and the score now moves up to 167 for 6. So Hussain now in his 7th over. So Hussain is in his 7th over. Let me put on my glasses and see if I get that right. So 169 for 6. Well, this is his 10th and final over, but he chose to go around the wicket to the right-hander. But I would love to see him go around the wicket to the left-hander. He chose to go around the wicket to the right-hander, but I want to see him go around the wicket to the left-hander. As Jesse defends that one into the offside. Hussain again, round the wicket to bowl to Jesse, who's on 2, up and bowl to Jesse, and Jesse are solid in defense. He's playing test cricket. As he plays this ball out into the offside, the score remained on 169 for 6. The final delivery of Hussain's spell coming up. Watch him round the wicket now to bowl to Jesse. This is his final delivery. I've not gotten a wicket. Bowl to Jesse, and Jesse off the back foot, and he punches the ball into the offside. That's the end of Hussain's spell. 10 overs, none for 38. Good spell, Hussain. Keeping it tight. After 37 overs, USA are 169 for 6. Replying to West Indies, 297 all out. 13 overs remaining, and USA only have 4 wickets in hand. I agree. The players, what you agree with, Charlie? Explain. You should run for Jamaica cricket president because Evan needs to go. Yeah, but there's a lot of persons. There's a lot of persons I think Mr. Casanova who wants the job, and I do not want to involve in that level of politics. I love what I do. I love being here with you guys because you give me such a good vibes. I want to tell you, this morning when the broadcast was giving trouble, when the stream was giving trouble, I was so frustrated. But now just being here and talking to you guys and you put contributing, I'm a different person. I'm so happy when I'm here. I wouldn't want to be caught up with the presidency of Jamaica cricket. I think I have more ideas than them. I think I have a lot of ideas and they should come and consult me and implement some of those ideas. If they want to employ me as a consultant, fine, but I do not want to be caught up in that. I agree, the players don't look as sharp as they should be. Rest equal rust. Good point. Good point. They really look fat. Some of them really look fat. West Indies need to focus on the other batsmen and dry up balls going to sink. Ian, that's a very good point there now. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Good point. Good suggestion. KB, I noticed that 2AR. Why at least one of them not commentating our game? Posing for me. That's like England having Arthurton and Hussein commentating Netherlands versus Nepal instead of the Ashes. Oh, what a good point. What a good analogy. Well, Zimbabwe will easily. Okay, thank you, Mr. Casanova. I am from TNT also. Thank you, Ian. Sheldon, you have many TNT friends in the chat, man. No matter, we got the excellent work of the Cricket Forum giving us expert ball-by-ball analysis. Thank you, KB. I appreciate that. I try my best. DJ Jebu TV. West Indies can't bowl out USA. We're not going to win anything for now. Chase bowl to Jesse, and Jesse turns this into the onside, looking for a sharp single. Good work there from the fielder. Backward square leg that look like Paul. The person moved very smartly, and there's no run. So watch Chase as he moves in now to bowl to Jesse. Right arm off spinner over the wicket, bowl to Jesse, who off his back foot, trying to cut, beat, and goes through to the keeper up, and there's no run. Chase, according to Desmond Haynes, as I said, is the best off spinner in the Caribbean. There'll be a lot of persons who have something to say about that. He bowls now to Jesse, and Jesse again turns this ball down to the man at short mid wicket, and there's no run. 170 for 6, 37.4 overs have been bowled so far. Chase now, his fifth delivery of his fourth over, starts his run up from just beside the umpire up to the wicket and bowl to Jesse, who's off the back foot, and he cuts, beat the man at backward point. This will run very close to the boundary. They're gone for one, they turn for the second. Ola Hussein catches up with it just inside the boundary, and they're 2 for 2. The score moves up to 172 for 6. Again, Chase was short outside the half stump. He has been continuously bowling short outside the half stump, especially when he was bowling to Jagagir. He bowled a number of short balls outside that half stump. Let's watch the final delivery of the 38th over as he bowls to Jesse, and Jesse goes for a sweep, and Hope is running towards the offside to field that delivery. I think he was celebrating, but no, the ball had trickled into the offside. 172 for 6 at the end of the 38th over. West Indies, a lot of good talent. Why they can't pick a good 11 that can make runs and pick up wickets? Thank you for your DJ Jebu TV. Thank you. Who would you have in this 11 that is not there? Please tell us. Sheldon, I will take 10 overs for 38 runs any day. Sure. Well done, Hussein. Sure. We want this every game. The wickets are a bonus. That is true. 10 over for 38 runs in an ODI game, I will take it any day. I agree with you, Sheldon. You see, you and I disagree sometimes, and sometimes we agree because we are two great cricket brain. You know, we're good when it comes to cricket. So Older is back into the attack. Older, who got the breakthrough, who had a little issue there. He was stretching a lot, but now he is back into the attack. Wow, you would have Sheldon Cottrell in this team. Not many persons will agree with you though. Older over the wicket, ball to Singh, and Singh cuts outside the stump, misses through to the keeper, and there's no run. Not many persons will agree with you that they will have Sheldon in this team. Not many persons will agree with you. I would not have him, but again, it's your opinion, DJ, and no one should run you down for your opinion. Oh, Trini should not go on T. Trini should not go on team. Keith Aaron, how you doing? Welcome. Glad to see you here. Jason Older over the wicket to bowl to Singh. He's in man bowl to swing. And Singh swings and misses outside the off stump and through to the keeper. Singh is still trying to win this match. They need 126 runs from 11.4 overs from 70 deliveries. 124 runs from 70 deliveries. That's not far-fetched, but they have only 4 wickets in hand. As Singh circles in over his bat as he watch, Older begins to move in now and he leans forward, he straightens up as he passes the umpire and ball to Singh and the same shot, same result, through to the keeper up, and there is no run. 172 for 6. So Older is just hanging it outside the half stump. You remember earlier I told you that I would want to see Hussain go round the wicket and bowl outside the half stump to Singh. And I think why Singh is not making contact with the ball is that because Older is faster than Hussain. If Hussain was doing that, I think he'd have made contact and it would have spoon a catch. Older over the wicket, ball to Singh, a short one, and he pulls down to the man on the backward square leg boundary, and he collected. That is Powell, and send the return into Oak, who failed to collect, but backing up in the offside is a number 10. And on their single, and the score moves up to 173 for 6. 2 deliveries remaining in the 39th over. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe and you only have to click once. As we watch, Jesse comes in to strike to face up to Older. Jesse is on 4, Singh is on 56, and he wants to win this match. As Older in that smooth run-up passes the umpire just about now and bowl to Jesse, and that's a nasty one which he punches out of his face. It took the gloves and it runs away down to backward square leg and the Joseph Field, and they are through for a single. 174 for 6. Was it the gloves or the helmet? Let's see, that was a nasty one. Yes, it was the gloves. He punched it away. It kicked off a good length and he has to punch it out of his face. It could have gone anywhere, but it trickles down to backward square leg, and they are through for a single. 174 for 6. We're in the 39th over. 11 after this. Older over the wicket, ball to Singh, and Singh cuts, beat the man at backward point, and it will run into the boundary for 4. So 4 runs by Singh. 178 for 6 now. That was short outside the off stump, and he got on top of it and cuts it away. Backward of point for 4. Older was just a little too short there, and the score moves up to 176. Was that 176? Advertisement is on the screen. So KB, I still want another fast bowling enforcer in the 11. Who would you suggest cricket for him? Another fast bowling enforcer in the 11. Well, boy, if I'm to go with a choice now, enforcer, a very fit, firing ODI Smith bowling at his fastest could be in the team if you are looking for an enforcer. Because I think ODI Smith and Joseph are the only 2 bowlers we have in the Caribbean who are capable of bowling above 150. So a very fit ODI Smith firing on all cylinder as an enforcer, I would go with him. Jay McAllister is not far off too, but I don't know if he's ready for this level of cricket. You need some more development in red ball cricket first. Chase over the wicket to bowl to Jesse, and Jesse looking to swing the ball away. Again, he's beaten, taken on the pad, and it runs to Older backward of square leg, and there is no run. So Jay McAllister, who just started playing cricket recently, would need to develop some more skills, but he has that knock, because in Bangladesh, Chase bowl to Jesse, and Jesse swings, and was the catch taken or was it dropped? Oh, it was dropped on the backward square leg boundary. But good effort there from Puran. They are through for a single. It's 179 for 6. So Jesse again looking to swing the ball over the offside, and it flew down to Puran. Good effort, good save there, Puran. It didn't carry to him. It fell just short, and they are through for a single. 179 for 6. The USA is not going to bat out this 50 over. They are either going to lose or they're going to win. Chase round the wicket to Singh, short, and he cuts, beat the man at backward point, and it will run very close to the boundary. In fact, good stop there on the boundary, I think, by Puran. Good work there, and he saved 2. Just as I thought that it was going to go into the boundary, it was Johnson Charles, not Puran, and the score moves up to 181 for 6. Chase again is short, and it was cut away past the man at backward point who should have done better. He should have done better, but good work there by Johnson Charles on the boundary, saving 2 runs. But the man at backward point should have done better. He should have stopped that. But Chase again was short. As Chase round the wicket to bowl to Singh. In he comes and bowl to Singh, and Singh swings again. Let's see what happened here. Down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, and they get only 1. So only a single. So right now, Singh is just swinging from the hip. Singh swinging from the hip. 182 for 6. We're in the 40th over. 10 overs to go after this one. They still need another 106 runs to win from 62 deliveries. As Chase bowls to Jesse, and Jesse again swings high in the air. Let's see what will happen here. Will someone get under this one and take the catch? Yes, the catch has been taken. Alder took the catch. Jesse goes. Chase picked up his first wicket. 182 for 7. West Indies are in control of this match. The USA is stuttering towards defeat at 182 for 7. I would pick Shannon Gabriel in the qualifiers. I love this because different persons are coming in with different opinions and putting forward their position, which is no issue. My choice would be Odin Simon. Your choice will be Gabriel. I think it was J Sport, JTV saying that his choice will be Sheldon Cottrell. That's all good. I love the different opinion. The different opinions are always welcome. Trinis should not go on cricket tours. First, it was Solanzo and now Carrier who was injured over you, Mr. Rez. Okay, you're saying that Trinis, but that's just a coincidence because other players injured too. Bonner was a Jamaican and he was hitting Australia. Other players got injured too, and we hope that Carrier recover quickly and take further part in the tournament. Singh is down on his haunches. The masseuse is doing some work on him. Oh, Keith, other nations are getting injured also, right, Sheldon? Should everybody stay home, lol? Good point, Sheldon. Thank you for backing me up. Keith Aaron is a Trinidadian, so thank you. Simit would always be in my level once he is fit. Thank you, KB. Okay, thank you, KB. Yes, thank you. Chase get a wicket, so you know now he aren't getting dropped until 2033. Caris 87. Caris 87, what a shot you fired. Oh, yo, well done. Oh, thank you for making me laugh, Caris. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making me laugh, Caris. Caris, good morning, Caris. Good morning. Good morning. And as usual, I will bring as soon if there's a press conference, and as soon as I get it, I will upload it so you'll be able to see the press conference. I hope you have all watched Carl Hooper's press conference. I did ask him 2 questions. I did ask, and if you watch that press conference, you will realize that it was a question that I asked Hooper, and which he answered and said that the West Indies can still go lower. You'll realize that that is what is making headlines all over the world. So in responding to the question that I asked Carl Hooper, that is what is making headline all over the world. In answering my question, when he said that the West Indies can still go lower, that is what is making headline all over the world. It make headline on TVJ Sport, it make headline in the Observer. ESPN Quick Info have it as their headline also. I still want to see a fit and firing O'Shane Thomas back in the mix. Me too. Can you imagine if you have Joseph fit and bowling fast, or Dean Simmet fit and bowling fast at 150 plus, and Thomas bowling 150 plus too. And we have 3 bowlers who are bowling 150 plus. Oh my, what a team, what a attack that we have. over the wicket, ball to Sings, and he pulls this. This will run into the fine leg boundary. Yes, it does. Just about now. Bad delivery, rubbish delivery from Older. Short down the leg side, set up to be pulled away, and Singh duly obliged and pull it away down to fine leg for 4. Chase will have a walker and still getting picked years from now. He does well, and I'm telling you that Chase have a supporter in Jamaica, as that one is pulled away again, short ball by Older to Powell on the fine leg boundary, and they are through for a single. Chase have a supporter in Jamaica named Kemar Williamson. He may well be listening to me now, but Chase is his favorite cricketer. You cannot say anything about Chase. The Jamaica, West Indies batted first, Donovan Pearson made 297. The USA are now 187 for 7. We are in the 41st over. Singh is playing a very good knock. Kenju, the left arm orthodox spinner who bowled very well today. I remember his first 6 overs went for something like 18 runs. He really bowled well. Kenji, the left arm orthodox spinner, he's the batsman now at the crease. He has faced 2 deliveries so far from Older, and he's yet to get 1 delivery from Older, and he's yet to get off the mark. 187 for 7. As Older moves in now to Kenji, over the wicket and bowl to him down the leg side, and he topped this off his hip, down to the man on the fine leg boundary charging. They're gone for 1 and they're back for the second. Comfortable. The return comes in to Ope and they're through for the second run. 189 for 7. We're in the 41st over. Being bowled by Jason Older, the former West Indies captain. He was the one who got the breakthrough earlier today by picking up the first wicket. As Kenju is on 2 from 3 deliveries. Singh is on 68 and is looking very good. 189 for 7. We're in the 41st over. As Kenju seconds over his batters, Older polishes the ball. And he begins to move in now. He leans forward. He straightens up that body now as he passes the umpire and bowl. And that was a short delivery. And the batsman fends it. And it guides off his body down to the keeper who collect. And there's no run. The score remains on 189 for 7. 1 delivery to go in the 41st over. Older so far gotten 1 for 31 from his 6th over. Singh is on 68. Kenju is on 2. As I said, he bowled very well today. Older blows his nose and turns now. He begins to run in. Over the wicket, ball to Kenju. And Kenju looks to drive into the offside. They go through for a quick single. A chance for a run out. The fielder misses the stump and they're through for a single. 190 for 7 at the end of the 41st over. So replying to West Indies, 297 all out. The USA are 190 for 7 after 41 over. So 3 wickets in and they have 54 deliveries to get another 108 runs. Sheldon, Hooper said our players were not ready. They have a lot of work to do and he did it with a straight face. Lol. Okay, he said that the players were not ready. Mr. Casanova, West Indies better beat all these teams because you don't want Oral Tracy on TVJ Sport Commentary to have anything to say. Oral Tracy, that's the sport. Yes, Oral Tracy. I really love what you are doing. Thank you, Donovan Peart. I appreciate it, sir. Your comment means a lot to me. In this case, who would get the man of the match? All things look equal. Yeah, very good, interesting. Thank you, Raston Wilson. So please put your man of the match in the chat. Very well. Thank you, Raston Wilson. Please, who will you give the man of the match at this stage? Well, very, very interested. Thank you, Raston Wilson. Thank you. Donovan Peart, I really love what you're doing because I ride on the road, listen to you. Thank you, Donovan Peart. Thank you. And that's why I keep giving the score. 191 for 7. We're in the 42nd over. Chases it to bowl to Singh, the left-handed batsman. Over the wicket, bowl to swings, and Singh cuts. And he beats the man at backward point who made a diving effort. He got his hand to it, and there's a single though. So the score moves up to 192 for 7. So Chase again was short outside the half stump, and Singh cuts again. And good work this time by the man at backward point. Whoa, good save, good work. He dived full stretch. That Brandon King. Oh, he saved 3 runs there. Chase over the wicket, ball to Kenju, and Kenju plays this down to long on. That's a similar shot to what Rahman Paul should have played off that first ball. Only thing, it should have been on the offside. They are through for a single. 193 for 7. We're in the 42nd over. Being bowled by Ralston Chase. This is his 7th over. He has so far gotten 1 wicket. Over the wicket to bowl to Singh. He's in and he bowls to Singh. And Singh again tries to sweep. And they got a single as the ball trickles out towards the square leg umpire. Hussain from backward of square leg runs to his right hand field just in the vicinity of the umpire. And there's a single, 193 for 7. Ralston Chase turns at the top of his mark as Kenju circles over his back. Oak bends down behind his stump. Hands on his knee. He now stoops as Chase moves in and bowl to Kenju, and Kenju defends a solid forward defensive stroke down back the offside of the pitch as if he's playing a test match. The score remains on 194 for 7. The final delivery of the 42nd over to be bowled by Chase. This is the final delivery of his 7th over. Over the wicket, bowl to Kenju, defends again down back the offside of the pitch. At the end of the 42nd over, USA 194 for 7, replying to West Indies 297. They need another 104 runs to win off 8 overs. The batsman at the crease, Singh, who is on 68. He was dropped on out by Rahman Powell, a dolly at second slip, and Kenju, the left-arm orthodox spinner, who bowled very well when the West Indies batted, he's on 5. So Older to continue will be bowling to Singh from over the wicket. Yet when Simmons and Pollard said we have a batting problem, we nearly killed them. All right, Sheldon, a defending countryman. Well done, Sheldon. What's up with Etty? He was not selected, Ian. The selectors did not select him for the ODI, this World Cup qualifiers. He was available. Older round the wicket, ball to Singh, a slower bumper. Singh was too early into the stroke. The umpire signal wide. So Older will have to re-bowl that one. It's 195 for 7. Yes, he said to the selectors, he contacted the selectors himself and told them that he was available, but the selectors did not pick him. West Indies is a weak team. They can't bat 50 overs. Dwayne, we have not been batting 50 overs on most occasions in these 50 overs match. Older took the ball and caught. Is that a ball and caught? The umpire said not out. Yes, we have not been batting 50 overs regularly for a long time. If you check back to the last, if you look back at probably the last 20 ODI matches that we have played, we would have batted 50 overs on less than half of those occasions. But we're going to win this match, so please support the team. My man of the match now is between Chase and Older. Mr. Casanova, your man of the match is between Chase and Older, okay? Older, round the wicket to bowl to Singh. He pitched up and Singh, guide this ball into the onside. The fielder off the boundary comes in and there's only a single. He just turned the wrist on that at the last moment and it goes into the outside. Chase is ahead in the man of the match. The catch put him there. Yes, Sheldon, good point. Yes, so please come out and say who you think are your man of the match. Good point. That was a good catch, Sheldon. It was a blinding catch. Older over the wicket, ball to Kenaju, who opened the face of the bat and guided down to third man, and they are through for a single, and the score moves up to 197 for 7. 3 deliveries so far in the 43rd over. So 3 deliveries have been bowled so far in the 43rd over. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. It's very important. Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles would be mine. Okay, the Antiguan preference coming out there, Charlie X. Is it so? Older is also in the runnings as well if he gets another wicket. But so far, Johnson Charles. And this ball is slashed into the offside, but it dropped short of Mayers coming off the cover boundary. And another single for Singh. Singh for a longest while now has been just swinging from the hip, and the balls are just not finding any fielder in the air. And that was another one. He swings again from the hip. It got the top portion of the bat, but it just ballooned into the offside, short of the fielder coming off the cover boundary. 198 for 7. The fifth delivery of the 43rd over, being bowled by Jason Holder, the former captain. He passes the umpire now and bowl to Kenaju, full delivery. You have to dog it out. That was a Yorker. Well bowled, Jason Holder. He has to dog it out. That was 0 in and bigger stump. Remember, Chase and Holder both got off centuries and got a wicket apiece. So they should be at the top of the list for man of the match. Yes, and somebody made the point that Sheldon made the point that because of the catch that Chase took at backward point, that Chase is ahead. And I thought that was a good point. What do you say, Mr. Casanova? Mr. Casanova 1, Charlie X. I won't have a problem with that, Mr. Casanova. Okay. Sheldon Smith up. So at the end of the 43rd over, 198 for 7. Up said he was good with what we have. I guess he cannot deal with the drama that comes with Etty. Okay, so Sheldon replying to Ian who had asked about Etty. So that is Sheldon reply. Rastan, thank you for the suggestion. Well, thank you for the suggestion, Rastan. Well, if Chase be the man of the match, he can fail the next 10 games without any pressure. Lol. What a love pressure Chase, man. Kemar Williams will come. Kemar Williams will come. So Chase try a faster one outside the half stump, but it was wide. So Chase try a faster one, so the score should move up now. Ari didn't deliver. Let's see. Chase to bowl to Singh. He bowls to Singh and Singh cuts away. And just a single. He did not time it well. Singh is on 71. The score is now 119, 200. Someone had said US was going to make 200, and I had said the maximum 180. So I was wrong. So finally I was wrong. 200 for 7, the US. This is the 44th over. As we watch Chase over the wicket to bowl to Kenju. He's up and he bowls to Kenju, and Kenju on the back foot, and he punches it down to long on, and there is a single. So just another single. So the score moves up to 201 for 7. We're in the 43rd over. Yes, we need to get rid of the USA quickly because net run rate could be a factor, especially in the Super 6 stage. Chase bowl to Singh, and Singh drives this ball through the offside. They're going for one. Will they get a second? As Powell comes off the cover boundary and they're 2 for 2. The score moves up to 203 for 7. We're in the 44th over, being bowled by Chase. This is Chase's 7th over. He has gotten 1 for 29 so far. 1 for 29 of 6.3 overs. Let's watch. As Chase over the wicket to bowl to Singh. He starts from right beside the umpire as he in bowl to Singh, and Singh cuts again. He beats the man at cover down to the fielder on the cover boundary, and they're through for another single, and the score is now 204 for 7. One delivery remaining in the 44th over. All right, 2 deliveries. Sorry about that, 2 deliveries. Chase now to bowl to Kenju, up bowls to Kenju, and Kenju drives down to long on. They are just ticking it over nicely here. The USA is just ticking it over nicely. They are 204 for 7. But the West Indies won't mind that. But they will have a high on the net run rate. And I'm sure Bishop will be crying out about the net run rate at this moment. Because we need to do better. We need to do better here right now. They won't mind that. We need to do something about the net run rate. Thank you all for tuning in. West Indies is going to win this match, but please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Have a great day, all. Thank you for tuning in.